Hello, everybody. Hey, the real one. Hoff, particularly nice to see you. Neverman, yeah, the link is in the description if you'd like to check out the detail. There was too much. Couldn't fit in a YouTube description. So do check that out. Hey, Huck. I've got my timer running, which means I need to run and grab my cup of coffee from the bench, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes, okay? Kia ora, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Right on time. Hey. Hello there. Franklin. Aussie. 2 Nintendo cultures per era. There are indeed! And take a look at this beautiful game that you cannot see. Give me one sec. Just still looking for Mountain Blade. Neat. Okay, there we go. We're good. Welcome, everybody. I'm pretty excited for this one, as you probably are or should be too. Dark Arrow, hey. Dr. Train as well. Kia ora. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I can keep an eye on both chats today as well. Let me pop out my Twitch chat. Sorry, you're just dealing with the slight technicalities of of a slightly frazzled start. I also really want to make sure that the descriptions are up to date. I know that the live streaming platform has a thing about like removing them and deleting them. Could some kind soul please confirm to me that I think it's already working, because somebody has already reported back on the link being in the description. But you should see an appropriate description for this live stream, and it should have the mod link. Wham bam. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, Peter as well. The mod to remove the original cultures. Yes, I have definitely played a mod like that. I'm not sure if it's still up to date, but I definitely have played a mod like that before. I played only with the VIP mod pack. It was very fun. It was very fun. And none personal. Thank you for following. Yeah, so we should be all good. We should be up to date. You should have access to all of the information that you need. All the cultures should pretty... Hoff says all the cultures should be pretty much a tier or so, not a tier. Yeah, absolutely a mod for that. The Humankind mods are fantastic. Just like the mods on this channel. Alright. I think we're good to go. Let's begin. Ortish, hey, everything is working great in the description. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna set a little make a little note for myself. Starting at the 9-minute mark. That's not bad. Thank you for joining me today, early birds. We're already at double-digit likes. I won't pester about those for a little bit though. And we shall begin. Alright, I think also the game settings are in the description too. Welcome to the Humankind Cultures of Nintendo mod. Created by one of ours truly, I like to say, to take credit for something that I have no right to take credit for. M Hofmeister, the linguists themselves, has created a wonderful mod that adds 12 new cultures to Humankind, taken from the world, the wide world of Nintendo. Today I'm going to be playing on fast pace. I'd like to try, if I can, and play an entire game in one sitting. I say this every time and I usually fail. Sometimes even on Blitz I fail, but I think that I can do it. Go you biscuits, linguini you! A huge shout out to AM Hofmeister, whose nervousness I will protect from here on moving forward. However, it's important to note that there is a link in the description to this mod if you'd like to download it and play it yourself. You can also, of course, if you're playing Humankind, exit out of your lobby, hit mods. Assuming you're connected to mod.io, you'll be able to just go browse mods, and then here it is here, the Cultures of Nintendo mod. Plonked right at the start. You can also filter and sort or search, but because it's relatively new, here you can see it's only had 29 downloads. You can be in the top 30 if you're quick. It's probably too late by now. But either way, there is the download, so you can download it there. You can also jump in and read about the different things. For example, in the ancient era, we're going to be deciding between the 8-bit sprites, who are an aesthetic culture, plus 8 gold on Empire, doubling every era. A sports plaza that counts as a commons quarter with all commons core bonuses and adjacencies that will, as Hoff has rightly pointed out, allow us to do neat things like unlock some civics very early relative to everybody else. Plus 2 money unlocks writing. Balloon. And then balloon fighters unlocks organized warfare. And then we have the Kokiri agrarian culture, Berries guidance, +1 vision range on unit, +1 detection range on unit, +1 food on forests, already my favorite tile in the game. Tree homes, +2 stability per adjacent forest, +2 food per adjacent forest, +1 per adjacent woodland. Oh, that is very cool. That is very cool. Maybe we should start a game with that in mind. I haven't re-familiarized myself with the rest of them, so I'm going to be going in relatively blind, which I think kind of adds to the fun of it. So I haven't studied ahead too much. In fact, I haven't studied ahead at all. The only foresight I have is from having discussions with M Hofmeister. Okay. Let's play the game, now that I've talked about how to install the mod. So we're going to jump into a new game. We're going to play on a... You know, I was tempted to do a small world. I think we'll do a normal world, which would normally have 6 players. I'm going to do 5 total players. So that will be 4 competitors plus me. Going to do a world with few continents, I think. Try and keep it fairly... don't actually want to choose. I guess this will override this, even though it doesn't say so. 2 to 4 must be few. Okay. I don't want 2 to 4. I just want 2. Give me 2 continents. It's going to be survival of the fittest here. Regular shape, standard climate seems fine. All of this stuff can be average, just to try and keep it relatively normal. I like the resources on abundant, so we'll keep those on abundant. Rivers, many, yeah. We could, if we want to, mess with the climate a bit to get, for example, perhaps more forests. Hot and wet for lots of forests and jungles. Should I not? Competitors includes me. Oh. Interesting. Thank you, Pete. Good save. Need to do 5. Good call. It's lucky I have you here. Hey, Eddie. Stun shock enemies and overwhelm them with numbers. Oh boy. Chaotic land formations. Hey, Frankie. Okay. For you, I will do that. Do you mean continent form? Chaotic? Let's have chaotic continents. Okay, great. We're going to play on fast speed. We're going to play on Empire difficulty. Everything else will be totally fine. We've got 5 competitors randomized from list. All victory conditions. Yep. I think that's fine. Should I turn the turn limit off? No. We begin. Empire difficulty, I think, is just right. Empire difficulty for me is about the perfect sweet spot on difficulty level where it's hard enough that I am challenged and I have to really sort of fight for what I'm doing to keep up with the AI, particularly now that the AI perhaps scales a bit better and makes some slightly better tactical decisions too, I think. But also not so crushingly difficult that I have to miss out on cultures. That's the other reason why I've reduced the number of competitors by 1 as well. But I've made the map 2 continents to try and spice it up a bit, so hopefully we should have just the right amount of spice to ensure that I can pick the cultures that I want to pick, because there are 2 new ones in each era, but also explore a bit and still have that good challenge.
Of will and a bit of luck. Out of the raw stuff
Yeah,
of planet Earth,
that is fair, Frankie. My sweet spot would probably be a slightly slower difficulty as well. Sorry, a slightly slower speed. But Empire is a nice difficulty for me to be challenged.
I see where this is going.
5 food. That's fine. You know what? That's just fine. Here we have some woodland. Here we have some forest. Here we have these nuts. Fantastic. I'm going to send the unit that we created from nuts out to go and get some more food. And then this one is going to go and see what it can find. Maybe in these forests? Yes. Fantastic. Another growth star. These wonderful people will move towards their next one. We'll break away this unit. I'm playing on fast speed, so the fact that I don't have my science stars makes me think might need to do a re-roll, but we'll see. Let's have a look, see, make sure that everything is working smoothly. Yes! Fantastic! Here we have our first culture, agrarian, +2 vision range on unit, +2 detection range on unit, +1 food on forests, and a planted house that provides 2 food and provides stability. per adjacent forest, also providing some extra of those. And then we have the Deku Squad, a ranged unit that stuns enemies on attack and can move after attacking his stealth. Ha! It's very weak, but I like it. And then we have, oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. The 8-bit sprites. An async culture plus 8 money on the capital. This yield doubles every era. Nice to have something that scales. Then we have the Sports Plaza, which counts as a commons quarter. Provides +5 stability per adjacent farmers, makers, research, and market. Also provides +2 money and influence. Then we have a balloon fighter, which has a tremendous 23 strength. That seems really high relative to the 8 strength before, but actually it looks like it's sort of fairly on par. I agree, King of Toto. Doesn't it look like fun? Yeah, the stealth makes it quite cool, although, Neverman, I don't fully understand how stealth works, to be completely honest. We have the balloon fighter. Okay, what do you do? Ignores movement penalties from terrain and zone of control, right? It's floating. Counts as heavy cavalry and can charge. Takes no damage when charging opponents. Takes extra damage from melee attacks and cannot retaliate from them. Killed from heavy attacks. Oh my god. Wow. 6 movement. Oh. Do we want the stealth stunning fighters or the giant glass cannon? Or do we want to go for the foodie play instead of the common squattery play? Place your votes. At the moment, it's fairly even, although 8-bit Sprite is winning. Huck, if you're around, I would greatly appreciate a democratic poll on the land of Twitch. None personal, watching your vids for a while. Thanks for all. Decided to finally check out a stream. Oh, brilliant. Wicked. Okay, let's keep exploring.
What's over there?
I think I can explore until about turn 5, maybe? I say this not at all knowing if I can. Oh, dear. Okay, horses, copper, hills. This looks like a nice starting territory. These nuts have picked up an extra unit. That's neat. Might send you on auto explore and also pluck out one of you. Send you off on auto explore and you're going to just run straight back through that forest because why would you not? Neat. Okay. Still no science at all. Disaster. Disaster. Okay, it's fine. It's not even turn 5 yet.
This way. What's over there?
We've got 150 turns. We'll be fine to wait 5. Look, here's some science now. What are you doing? You gonna go and grab that? Not quite. 8. Okay, we'll pump out a new unit.
Just
who will
because
step
a culture
past this
died out
inferior
doesn't
one.
mean it wasn't worthy of study.
Good job. And then I guess you'll go this way and help explore down south. Remembering that there are 2 main continents. I think taking the one with copper and horses is pretty good. In fact, it's dang good. We'll settle on the 812 as well. That's a good amount of resource. Mushroom curiosity. That sounds so fun. Does it have to be in the Neolithic era? Or is it in the next era? Because I kind of need to move. Although, actually, we don't quite have the science star yet. And I think it's worth hanging about for. If I lose the cultures, then we'll have to rewind or re-roll. But if I don't lose them, then we'll just play through. It's all good.
By building an outpost, claiming territory,
there's the science star. We're going to beeline for it.
Is keeping it.
Quick, everybody dive! Idiots. Grab astronomy because it's the best. And now we can move through. Okay. All the options still available. The beauty of having a smaller world. I could theoretically hang around as long as I like. I don't think I will though. Oh, it's Neolithic only. That is all good. We might miss out on it. Slower game speed players. Would benefit more. I think we'll take the manual fight here. We might be able to win, or at least draw. Not especially. I need to get this thing onto low ground. Run down here. Oh, you fool. Just take my flag and win. An unsuccessful hunt. Okay, good. In this unit down this way too. Here's Vermilion Forest! Oh, it's too good. It's too good. And if we're gonna take that foodie culture, it is actually too good. The shrooms! We did it! No, there are going to be shrooms for me today, everybody. Oh, welcome in. If you're just tuning in, a great time to tune in. We're playing the Humankind Cultures of Nintendo mod, link in the description. And here is a most curious discovery for us. Okay, well, obviously I have to stick around for another era. And because I'm playing on a relatively small map size and number of players, number of competitors, I can afford to do that. Oh, they stepped on it. Oh, no. They just took it from me. I was kind of looking forward to walking over it, but I did see that we got food and influence out of it before it disappeared. I was recording, so I can go back and take a look in slow-mo myself, which is neat. You could too, I suppose. Wicked awesome. I love that. Okay. Didn't put in the mod description at the same time. Yeah, I like all the little surprises as well. That is neat. Oh, and shameless plug. Thank you if you have liked the video. We are 1/4 of the way towards triple digits. Do you celebrate a quarter? Absolutely you do, actually. Because we're also coming up on 25,000 subscribers. We're a little over 1,000 people away. So tell your friends. Okay, I kind of want to settle Vermilion Forest and take the foodie culture. Oh my god. Yes, you're right. Pete, good call. Providing +10 food. +1 mushroom. 10 food on hunting party. +1 aesthete mushroom on hunting party. And we also found encampment. Neat. Yeah, this is like this is a god territory. We've literally found Vermilion Forest. I think I'm gonna choose, even though the vote is slightly in favor of the aesthete one. I think I'm going to choose the foodie one, because this is surely like a dream start for these food lovers. Settling it here is a good idea as well, because that way then next turn we can whoop immediately roll into it. I think this is the play. I know it's slightly going against the will of democracy. We'll go for a proper democratic vote next time, I promise. But for now, also get to try out the Deku squad, which is kind of neat. Sneaky slingshot, stuns enemies on attack, can move after attacking, has stealth. So we shoot them, and then we move away from them, and they can never fight me. That's the I'm going to try and playtest this out. Let's do it. Also, we get +1 food on forest. And we've spawned in Vermilion Forest. This is a match made in heaven. I have to take it. I'm sorry. And let's go and see who our competitor is on this continent. There may be more than one, but unlikely to be more than 2. The dictator! The real Colin! I know, I'm sorry.
Future awaits. Not everything.
Ooh, we've also found Lake
appreciating
Natron
forged by
in
human
a
hands.
territory holy f***ing full of gemstones. Woohoo! And also an enemy. So let's stop auto exploring. Pull all of... Ooh! And we've upgraded into the Deku squad. So here we have a full army of Deku squad next to an enemy. Okay. Very good. Very good. If I relocate this right into the depths of Vermilion Forest and then turn it into a city, we start with a really nice city. 13 food, 6 influence, stability rather. Ooh, or we could go 12 stability down here by being next to so many forests. I reckon stability is harder to come by than food, so I'm gonna favor the stability and grab that. And then on this territory, we'll be able to hook up the horses and stuff. Grab domestication straight away, calendar as well, neat. And then we want to move towards probably bronze working, so let's get city defense. We don't want to chop down forests, so I'm going to ignore carpentry, although lumberyard is probably the greatest infrastructure upgrade we could ever get on Korkiri Forest. How good! This mod is fantastic. Okay, sorry, I'll stop yelling. What do we want to do with these guys? Let's send them down to this place, because this is likely to be a front line. Although this could be too, actually. Let's march in and have a wee
look. Do you
look.
view each other as friend or foe?
Greetings, Sovereign.
It's Dr. Kane.
Do you too believe that
Hello
there is
again,
no
friend.
limit
You've
how hard
randomed into my games many times. A mob of the slingers? Yeah, I want to see that too. Let's do that. Let's do that. I need to also merge them together into armies probably because they're quite low on combat strength. At 8 strength, it's difficult. Oh. Do I take this? Let's try.
What do you say to this?
Let's try it.
Bloody
Yeah! Get him!
history may be changed by battle.
Okay,
But
so
that doesn't mean
if I move first, I want to be right up on the border so that I can shoot and move. If I don't move first, then I don't want to be on the border. What are we fighting? 113 strength levy. We should be fine. We should be fine. Okay, so we shoot. This suppresses the movement, cannot move, and has reduced combat strength. And then I step away. If I move closer to it, it'll be able to hit me. So I just end the round. And sure enough, yep. That is pretty cool. Now, I can strike and move back. Move in. Strike and move back. It's too good. Move in. Strike. The damage is low, but versus one unit, they are completely unable to defend themselves. So long as we outnumber people and are close enough to be within striking distance, we are literally unstoppable. I love it. I love it. Let's continue this madness down this way. But to even greater effect. I'll also take this for the wonder. Eh? What is this we've got here? Lake Natron. +5 science on city or outpost. And +2 food per farmers on city or outpost. Okay. So a really decent place for me to establish an outpost. Science is quite nice early on. We were the first to discover it, which means that whoever this border belongs to is yet to discover it. This place has no population, but it's working on it. And then over here in this glorious fight, let's continue this fantastic madness and hope that they don't reinforce. So we move in. We use our Deku Squad sneaky slingshot. Money is pretty negative. That'll be because we have so many units. And the upkeep is killing me. Nothing, after all, is entirely for free. It's also reduced its combat strength. We should take note of how much that is being reduced by, because that's quite interesting. Although, this guy may be out of luck. Nope, not out of luck. Down to 8. -5 from suppression, -2 from heavy damage. Wow. And just like that... We did it! Bring it, Corral! My 2 Deku can defeat you. Oh, we're all good. We're only -1. That's fine. We've got 33 turns! Let's go in and fight this person too.
Egyptians. It's a fair bet that you'll be embarrassed if you compare cities with
Ongoing war can now be ended? I don't think so. I am fighting you with my squad of stunning dudes. Suppression is pretty awesome, alright, Pete. Let's give +1 combat strength to them. Now, this is better than it normally is because our combat strength is so low to begin with, right? So the relative gain is so much more. These dudes now at 9 combat strength. Fear me!
Tell me what is on your mind.
Force that surrender. Force them to give me everything. Thank you. There's my second city online. A nice take. Also discovered where Memphis doth lie. Let's go. To Memphis! Never got a notification? Dang it, YouTube! Hey, Octopus, nice to see you. Can't rely on those pesky things. I did tweet and post in the Discord, but also I realize not ideal. Welcome in, friend. Karal, what would you like to build? Probably just a pottery workshop. Might buy that for you, actually. And then I guess, what do we... Okay, so our stability is really low. Really, really low. It is so low. It's on the way up, so I guess for the time being, let's keep this place busy. By just building a holy site in the hills. Fine. It is what it is. More food from forests, more industry from forests, or a granary. Life's difficult decisions. Our Deku squad is incredibly cheap to produce, but let's just help out with the Obelisk of the Gods. I'll hook up the horses and attach that as soon as I can as well. Stun seeds. You got that right, man. Awesome mod. How good, right? How good. Oh, now, if the Deku squad have a unit that can hit really hard to go along with them, then they become, in theory, OP, 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 OP. Maybe. Maybe. Looks like we have to go this way to get to Memphis. Declare war on the Egyptians so that I don't take more attrition damage. Sorry, who are you? It's Disturbed 1776, who receives +1 fame earned per Ace the Era Star. Somebody hold them down. And also +10 industry on Maker's Quarter. That is, of course, very good from a loyal introvert, and a wary one at that. There's another horses. I'll move to capture those. My influence generation isn't great, but we have 2 cities, so it should actually pick up very well. Hopefully well enough that I can also grab... where is that stupid fantastic territory? Here it is. Let's send 1 unit back this way to grab that. Send these 2 through as reinforcements for the main stunning army who are going to go and take down Memphis. What's my favorite Nintendo franchise outside of the obvious? That is actually a really difficult question for me to answer. It's kind of just a mainstream basic biatch. Either Mega Man or Kirby. Those 2 characters are my 2 favorites. I had this Mega Man thing as a kid. It was probably just like a $40 toy from the warehouse. I don't really remember because I don't have it anymore, but man, I wish that I did. Although these days the technology would be vastly inferior, but it was like, oh, it was probably quite expensive actually. Maybe it was like $100. I don't know. But it was this little device from the Mega Man show, I guess, and you could put these chips in it, and it would like play different games or unlock different like Tamagotchi like monsters or something on it. I can't quite remember the details. But it was just this fantastic thing. I remember being so enthralled with it. I wish deeply that I still had it. But I think I sold it like a couple of years later to get money to buy something else. Story of my life.
Why was this even
To get influence on the main plaza.
Let's keep it simple.
And
We've
cheaper
been
outposts.
It's our place.
And... more? +1 combat strength? For our zappers? Let's do it. We're doing a lot of early fighting, so I think that paid wages is quite good. Welcome if you're just tuning in, by the way. Huck, welcome back as well. And good luck for next week, too. Before I forget. Kirby beats Slap. Any game, great soundtrack. Mega Man is not Nintendo. Well, shows how much I know about Mega Man. But Kirby definitely is. I love you, Kirby. Who made Mega Man? I hope your weekend felt like longer than just 2 days. It's Sunday afternoon for you now, though, so, you know, still got time. Mad Dog. Right. Damn. I need to try and figure out what that toy was. Try and see if I can buy one. Relive my childhood. Let's settle this territory because it's insanely good. Here's actually a spot that can give me 19 industry, which is also insanely good. A reminder that it has 5 gemstones. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're just tuning in, we've just crossed over 30 likes, so thank you for that if you've liked the video on the YouTubes. But if you're tuning in on either platform, it's important to note we're playing the Cultures of Nintendo mod, which adds 12 new cultures to Humankind and more, created by ours truly, M Hofmeister, Namco, Capcom, Sega, Mad Dog. I'm just wrong on all counts. Yeah, no, it's Pokemon. All I've ever known is Pokemon. Do I want to do this fight? Yes.
Not in this world. No. Nope.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, sorry, I can't. We ended that conflict. Okay, here's a 4v4. This will be a good test for our stunning army. Let's see what they can do. What I hope will happen is that... Yeah, okay, this is good. So we step in, do a zap, and then step back out. Step in to the one tile that's within range, do a zap, and then step back out because we can move after firing. This one at the back won't be able to really do much, so we might send them up that way. They'll go around to see what they can do, but otherwise, a great turn, no? Okay, so I've learned today. I learned that Mega Man is a Capcom thing. Capcom, not Nintendo. Wrong, Fred. Wrong. That's a shame. Now, this might look a little fiddly, but man, it works. What we need is a proper ranged unit. No offense, stunners. A proper ranged unit in support. Democracy will be in play for the classical era. Thank you, Huck! You are fantastic.
I have something here.
Let's trade luxuries with the Karalans now that we've smashed them into submission. Poor people. Oh, jeez. And I guess I keep marching, keep looking for more friends or foes. Actually, this territory here is probably quite a good one to take. Or the one with horses. Yeah, maybe both. And just like that, excuse me, the Catalans have fallen! So it wasn't a console or a game. It was definitely a Mega Man toy. It was a little device you'd hold in your hand, like a Pokédex. It had a small screen on it that was probably maybe like 1 inch squared, black and white. And you would put these little cartridges in it that were like SD cards, these little chips. And it would display, now this is the part that I'm a little foggy on and I can't quite remember, Mortish, but it would display like a game. Each chip would display a different game or unlock a different creature that would have a different like combat strength that you could use to play the little black and white 8-bit games on it. That was what it was. I have no idea who made it. It was definitely Mega Man, but I don't know if it was official. I suspect it was because it was fully licensed and it had all the characters and it was legit. Oh my god, look at these builder stars. But does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I mean, I know it's very vague. I wish I knew more because then I would like try and find one. There must be one out there somewhere. Like they were sold at like the warehouse, which is like Walmart or whatever. Like just normal like toy stores and kid stores. So yeah, I don't know. Let's build more of these planted houses. Really good to build it there, but I think that's just because it's knocking out a district. So I'm going to build it there instead. Neat. PET. Yeah. That rings a bell. I was legit gonna say that before, but I didn't. Because I thought that was weird and I was getting confused with like Nintendogs and Tamagotchis being pets. Advanced. It very well could have been an advanced PET. I'll have to do some research into that. Because obviously, like, I wouldn't play it because it's probably garbage now, but but it has a real sentimental value to me, like the Pokédex does. Are we bringing back Bimocracy? Yes, we are! And Huck has just informed me that our two classical choices are Angels from Kid Icarus and the Hisuis from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Information, as I mentioned earlier, is in the description, but let's get some polls running, shall we? Let's do it. Channel members may also notice a couple of new member emotes. They're kind of meme emotes, but they're there. What do you think? They're on Twitch and also YouTube for Twitch subscribers and YouTube channel members. Alrighty, here's a poll for you. Yes, I'll just have to tab out to bring up a description. Hold on. Let me do that. My other option is to wait until they come up in game, which is probably the best way. Like, you know, just hold your votes until I have enough stars to look at them in game. But it's ready to roll. Our two cultures. So the Angels are a militarist culture. Their trait +1 science on all tiles producing science per ongoing war declared on you. +1 faith on faith tiles for the same circumstances. And +1 faith in science on garrisons. Their emblematic quarter provides faith on adjacent mountain tiles as well as science. And +3 science and faith per empire following your empire's religion. And it must be placed on a mountain. Their loyal hero unit is a ranged unit that has 25 combat strength and takes no penalty from melee attacks or line of sight. But it can't retreat. The Hisuians are a scientist who get +1 science per trader. Their EQ, the campsite, replaces the outpost, has +3 science per trade route. And their unit, the research pioneers, has 22 combat strength, 6 movement, and gains science from combat. So, two pretty interesting ones. We're not super well suited to either. Like, we don't have maybe a super high amount of mountain tiles, although I think we have enough to make the most of Angels. And we are currently fighting a lot, so a militarist culture would be very nice. And the Hisuis, we have scientists who like trade. We're not doing a lot of trade right now, but we will because trade is very valuable. I like trade a lot. It's always a very good idea. However, their unit that gains science from combat could be very useful for us. 22 movement. 22 combat strength, but 6 movement. So there's a brief rundown. I will show you them when they pop up in-game as well. But yeah, great call, Hoff. Nice to have a little bit of a guiding light through. Description is a bit off for Hisui. Well, you're welcome to issue any corrections in the chat. I will die for Team Pokemon, but for the game I would pick Angels, Shakira and Fries. I kind of agree. I decided to move in this round. Because I figure I can get an attack off, lower their combat strength a bit, -5, that's really decent, and then at least step out marginally or bait an attack. Oh, that was a really terrible idea. Okay, baiting the attacks, not a good idea. Let's not bait the attacks. +2 science per trader, +2 science per trade route on the emblematic quarter. Ooh. Woof. Which is an outpost that can't be attached. Aha! So it is a trading post in practice that provides science. Very cool. Okay, so I really have to run away here. So I need to clear out some space so that I can run. And then I think just hide. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, what do I do now? I have mucked this up. This is entirely my fault. Okay, I think what I have to do is move in like this and shoot. We had a nice thing going with the one tile. Move like this and shoot. And then try and get this one tile squeeze back and running again. The flank around thing, not a good idea. Not a good idea. I have to just get the one tile squeeze and freeze them on that tile there by moving into their range, suppressing them or stunning them, and then moving out of their range again. That is how we play this from now on.
Devotion and respect for authority. Good.
Build a holy site.
Be careful. Fanaticism.
Easy. Settle an outpost. Forget about it. Kochab connecting to Corral. You bet your backside it's gonna. Let's get another one of these uniques down before we lose it. I'll buy that horse ranch, I suppose. And we'll attach to this territory and get another one of these uniques down before I lose it. You know me too well. Ooh, copper in one turn's kind of tempting as well, actually. I'll wait on that, though. The animal barns will be quite good as we continue to connect more horses and maybe even go for some trade. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Gotta love the biomocracy. Capitalizocracy? Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, really, does it? Okay, we need to try and pull together a bit of strength by Lake Valor. Oh my god, he did. Fantastic. Oh, the references are great. Harbor online.
Your first
Why
harbor
not?
gives access to endless expanses of the vast blue seas. Great
Connect up some
voyages and
animal remains for a
discoveries.
little bit of influence
Should have
and
done this
science.
ages ago.
Connect those guys. They want some strength to reinforce. It could be these units, actually. Let's stop moving that way and start moving this way. This place has the horses. Done. Smash out a little harbor on this coast so that we can gain access there. And let's have a look in game at the two next cultures. Here we have the angels. Fantastic artwork. +1 science on tiles producing science. We have some of those. And of course we will moving forward. This is a trait, so we'll keep it, a reminder, as we go through. +1 faith on tiles producing faith per number of ongoing wars declared against you. Also +1 science on garrison and faith on garrisons. We have the Temple Palace, +3 faith per co-religion estates, +3 science per co-religion estates, and per adjacent mountain, +1 faith and science. And then their hero can fire indirectly without combat penalty, ignores penalties from terrain and from melee attacks, but it cannot retreat. It's a ranged unit. And I like it a lot. Then we have the Hisui! Oh, how good! How good. Primitive Pokédex, +2 science per traders on city or outpost. Pioneer campsite, +2 science per number of trade routes. Automatically upgrades from the regular outpost, so it works the same way that the Huns district may work. And that it upgrades from the outpost, cannot be attached to cities. And then we have the Research Pioneer, an adventurer. Ignores movement penalties from forests. And gains science from combat. We do like our forests. Can be summoned from research campsites. Interesting. And they are, of course, a scientist. Okay. Well, I'm in love with Hisui. Just gonna put that out there. I think we'll want leadership.
Most
I think that's going to be quite important to us. Get the extra city cap. Because we've got a very fast city by knocking out one of the opponents. Perhaps I should put more opponents in. Honestly, I didn't think it would really quite go that way. Single units by themselves are great targets for 3 stunners, right? Like, really fantastic targets. We should maybe also get a little bit of military reinforcements for these stunners by way of some archers with a bit of extra range, maybe also a warrior, and then we'll bring these guys through and down that way as well. Neat. Very good. My allegiance to JumboPixel. Stun will just give -3 movement when I put the update out later today. Yeah, that would be a nice touch. Help to weaken it in the later game as well. Because otherwise you could potentially run into situations where even in the late game it's possible to do crazy things with these early units. Or I guess you could maybe force an upgrade on them as well, like they were forced to upgrade from the dude. I don't know if that's possible. Be another thing. Oh, we should have ran away. Oh, we should have ran away. Okay, so we're gonna lose 1 unit because I'm a moron. Oh, crud! We have to tactical retreat here. Oh no! The ranged unit might be able to snipe me. Oh, that was awful. I didn't look and I thought it was a 1v1. Oh my god. Well, that highlights the weakness of these dudes, I suppose. It's not all clouds and rainbows out here, everybody. Okay. I'm gonna now have to pay for my stupidity. 15 food out of the animal barns. That's brilliant. Let's just do that. By training some of these. This emblematic unit certainly appears. We'll also get the extra industry on woodland. I'm assuming this is going to be quite good for me. Yep. I'm going to have to trade some more of these guys. Barman official, thank you for following. Don't forget to leave a like. Raza, yeah, the MVP. Please do leave a like. I would appreciate it on the channel, but also it will help the mod reach a wider audience. Literally, like the more views and engagement and blah blah blah. I've rabbited on about this before. Spiffing Brit has proved that the number of unique viewers, which can literally just be the same person, it's so stupid, and likes and all of that stuff, makes a massive difference to both the performance of a live stream, but also how it gets pushed when it's treated as a VOD and things like that. And more so than just pushing the channel, because live streams, let's be real, will never have quite the reach that a video might, depending on the topic. That being said, some of my Humankind ones vastly outperform my Humankind videos, so it's a little bit of an exception, an anomaly for me, if you will. But that's only sometimes. Either way, I digress. It really makes a difference to pushing it to an audience, and this mod, from what I've seen so far and heard, and I am a little bit biased, but from what I've seen and heard, is absolutely fantastic. And now what I've been able to test myself as well. So there you go. Let's use the agrarian ability to get some people back into Corral. So please do give it a whirl as well if you like what you see. It's cool. And the Humankind mods are so easy to download. Like, it's so easy. Came from doing Spice Wars Beginner's Guide on YouTube. Oh, hey, Farm Man. That's awesome. I noticed that people are regularly still watching that video every day. It's finding a new audience. It's rare for a video to be able to do that for so long. So clearly I did something right in that one, and people enjoy it. And it's brought you here today to a Cultures of Nintendo Humankind live stream. Still a strategy game, so related, but, you know, a bit different. Welcome, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know, Mortish. I don't know. Get me engaged in learning? Awesome. Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, I really want to crush Memphis, but I don't know if I quite... Ooh, an enormously forward. I don't know if I quite have the strength, though. I feel like, particularly... Oh, God. Oh, God. Sir, they're coming! Okay. Is there much cavalry? No, there's sort of only one. I do like to have one anti-cavalry unit on hand, though. It's pretty useful. Let's go full send it on industry as much as we can. Maybe also science. They have kind of left Memphis undefended, though. So there might be an opportunity for me to pluck some units out of Corral. My god, it's got a lot of resources to improve. Pluck some units out of here. Anybody we could train in one turn? A warrior? Okay. I'll get a couple more basic warriors. They can at least defend our stunners. And then we'll try and sneak the city while we can. I can move through the next era, and I probably should move through relatively quickly. We're playing on fast mode. I'd like to try all the different cultures as well. So lingering around too long isn't quite the biscuits linguini that I'm after. I might wait maybe one more turn, though, because there's some low-hanging fruit with these militarist stars. What are we on? Turn 24. We've got 150 in total. Yeah, we'll go to turn 25. Civilization vibes? Yes. Yeah, 4X historical strategy game. And one of my top favorite ones at that. What have we got here? 3 warriors versus 3 stunners. I think we have to retreat from that. We don't quite have the strength, and we should probably go for a more coordinated strike. Now, the downside is it's going to force me to lose. I hope I don't have to give up any territory. Oh dear, I didn't quite think that through. Let's hope that this forced peace deal is not too brutal.
I will listen to you if I'm...
We gave up Kang. Okay. It's Operation Give Me Back My Kang! Let's build up an army and take back Kang. Have I tried the 14 stars mod? No, I haven't, but it did catch my eye, actually just today. Yes, Fireman, I am. How did you find JumboPixel? Was he in suggested videos? Humankind while I was watching a Potato Wick Mick Whiskey stream? That is so cool. Did I post... I was awake at like 4 AM this morning, thinking about the channel, and I wanted to post a poll about that, actually, Huck. It's funny that you bring that up. I would love to hear your experiences of how you found the channel as well. Useful as a content creator, but also useful as a human who likes to hear stories, like Huck says. Oh, and I really appreciate the kind words too. Stop it, I'm blushing! So I'm going to post that now, anyway, is why I got a bit distracted. Please share your stories in the comments here too, if you like. I'll read every one. No, not everyone. Every one. It's market research, but also genuinely, I'm going to put also genuinely curious. What am I? I'm genuinely curious to hear your stories. It's the truth, so I don't know how else to put it. And then I think it's the polled options, because I'll probably run it as a poll. If you were a mini pixel, it would have been harder to find. Hey, Farmman Official. Hello. What are you going to do to celebrate 25k? I'd like to do a real mammoth live stream. I'd also like to stream something on theme with either the progress of the channel or on theme with 25,000. But also happy to take on any ideas that you have as well that you might have seen other people do or picked up or something like that. Here we go. Streams on the road. That's cool. Learned about humankind. Hashtag give Jumbo an avatar social media movement. Yep. It goes in waves, that movement. But it is a persistent movement. And one day, maybe. Maybe. We might see something. Really shared my view. Yeah. Humankind did receive a lot of negativity. Oh, look! It's a unique wonder! It's the Temple of Time! Plus 20 influence and plus 20 faith per era after the ancient era. Your units ignore movement penalties from forests. I have to take this. I have to take that. How could I not? That is so cool. And let's bring all of these units together and combine for one whomper of a strike. Another warrior, and maybe... Am I low on stunners? No. We've still got quite a lot of them over here. We probably just need more warriors, actually, just to block. To block and defend. Humankind was coming down. Looking for more info on Humankind. Temple of Time is too good. Also nice to know. Octopus, no. Shall I move through? Let's move through. People are taking cultures. I don't want them to take mine. And also, I'm in first. So, you voted with 57%. Just. In favor of Hisui. So, let's do it. Plus 2 science per trader on city or outpost, so we can make the most of that. We can't make the most of this trade route ability much yet. So, that's unfortunate. But that's okay. And then we have the research pioneer, who will earn us science by fighting. Yes. Fantastic. Let's give that a whirl. And you're going to step out of that territory because... Ooh. Because we're taking a little bit of damage because it doesn't belong to us. But that's okay. We move on. New era.
This culture will
New
bring
me.
your dreams or your
New
nightmares
Hisui.
to fruition.
Somebody should put that on their wall. There's some wall art in that. Well, like bunch of beef and pills. Am I right? Okay, connect you up. We've got these 2 warriors coming down this way. Split one into that army. If I can, split one into that army. Then we'll have 2 armies of 8 ready to move down onto Memphis. Another army up here. That'll be close, but we might need a little bit more. I'm at minus 389 gold after paying off some very expensive war reparations. The way to get out of this is actually just to declare war again. Probably.
Time, let alone trust.
So let's try and, I don't know, push some demands.
Caused, and we can move on.
Stop oppressing the faithful.
You caused,
I refuse your demand.
To make this work.
Yeah.
I
Let's up the tensions. What we're going to have to do is fight them to raise tensions. Fight with them diplomatically to raise tensions so that we can fight with them actually. And then we will win back some money as a reward. I'd give you a car for your sweet 25k. Well, you're not my mother, but you're still welcome to, Octopus. That requirement is not only required for mothers. The whole point of this culture is that you trade. Yeah. I realize. I realize. I could trade my way out of debt too. But I mean, we've got trade partners over on the other island. This island will be mine. And I mean, come on. Come on. Earn science by fighting people? Come on. Whoa, look at that settle. Oh, that is rough as guts. Okay, more warriors? Yes. More of these units? Yes. And an archer? Okay. Everybody on industry. We're scientist culture now, which is neat. Getting a little bit of extra science from science producing tiles. Should also have, hopefully, a religion that is spreading its dominance. It'll be nice to take out our closest partner for that too. 25k fame celebratory game? Yeah, I really thought that was a great idea, Pete. The question around the details remains. Let's get philosophy because we get our unique unit, the research pioneer, who I guess I want to unlock actually before we fight. In which case, maybe I want to put everybody on science. Or at least a few extra people on science. Yeah. Let's do that. Now that's only going to take 3 turns. What I could do is full send it. Yeah. Let's full send it. Now it's only going to take 2 turns. Fantastic. Brilliant. And then I'll turn it off and build the units. Win, 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 win. Should I chop down some Vermilion Forest for some science? No, I'm going to refuse. And my traders give me science now as well. Fudge, that's a good point. Although I guess on this city now it doesn't matter because I've shifted them across. But it will in future.
Yes. Keeping an eye out.
Debate and discussion are not...
I think that's the right order. I'm just wondering if I want to get... No, I think that's okay. It's only 2 turns. Now it's only 1 turn. We get iron unlocked. We don't necessarily need the swordsman, although they would be a nice upgrade, I guess. Might prioritize the research pioneers for this fight, though. Then we get trade expeditions and go and see if we can find some friends to trade with. That's the plan. Don't wear it out. And let's be overproductive on this place because I cannot afford to go another $200 into debt when I'm only making $1 a turn. God, story of my life. Fanatical, overproductive. Yeah, give me overproductive as well. I just want everything. And then we're going to turn this ability off so that we can get back to industry mode. Food for the people. Yes. Iron. It's a science-producing tile, so I assume it's a good idea. Let's get some of these research pioneers online. 22 strength. 6 movement. Great. I build 3. Fill up that army. Also, upgrade to the swordsman available if I had money, but I do not, so we're going to be stuck with these. We're going to be stuck with these troops. Let's get fortifications in case... Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? They turned that outpost into a city. Well, if that is not a forward act of aggression, I don't know what is. Let's take this down. Damn. Thieves. You. Unbelievable. Okay. That looks like a pretty good distribution. Let's get 2 of these researchers built here as well. Make sure that I have organized warfare. I do. And so we should be good to just snake through. Fight this war now with increased tensions should be fairly easy. Did they take my Kang as well? Oh my god, they did. That's it. We go to war right now. Oh, I could have actually waited and done a legit war next turn, but... Surprise! I'm impulsively instantly attacking thieves. Fantastic. Military stars earned along the way. Wonderfully done. Okay, so thieves instantly falls. They've kind of just built a free city for me. It's really upped my goal per turn as well. So we're going to claw out of this hole. Let's march to Lake Valor. Neat. Oh, hold on. There's a sneaky army awaiting to attack this place. So let's quickly build some more research pioneers to defend. Cultural blessing is quite good. When do you think 25k happens? Wonder achievement is still broken. Not all perfect errors. Ah, right. Interesting. I don't know. I think that... Hey, Heiser says. I think that I think that we'll hit 25,000 subscribers probably in around 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks. Depending on a lot of stuff, though. It could happen sooner. We could do it in... If the channel was... If there was something really crazy that brought a lot of attention to the channel, we could do it in a week or 2. Or it could happen slower. It could happen in 6 or 7 weeks. 2 months, even. But it will be at some time between 2 weeks and 2 months. I suspect around a month from now. Is my guess. Should we get extra strength because we're fighting? Yeah, let's do it. Monoculturalism, why not? Then I'll get cheaper religious cost building. I also do really want to build my Temple of Time. So let's do that. But I also want to get those units. Could happen faster if you leave a like. Winky face. It's true. Pump it up in the YouTube algorithm. Yeah. Yes, Heiser, as Huck rightly points out, there's a link in the description as well if you're just tuning in and you'd like more information. This mod adds 12 new cultures. 12 new cultures. Go for a 25k fame in Humankind Olmec only run. That would be impossible. Or, I mean, actually, it wouldn't be impossible. Maybe if I played on, like, normal difficulty, maybe it might be doable. It would be impossible on Humankind difficulty just because transcending sucks. But it might be possible if I were to lower the difficulty and make it a bit of a meme of a game. I wonder how much fame I could get if I played on the lowest possible difficulty, actually. I don't think I've ever done that. We shall see. Let's dupe... dupe the dupes and move in here for this fight. Try and squeeze that army out. Meanwhile, these units are in friendly territory. I think they'll live to regret that. Let's send this unit down there and fight it. We're going to take back what's rightfully ours. And some. Yeah. Go researchers. And it will take this continent and fight some trade partners next door. Hopefully. Four and 3 over that way. Okay. Okay. Let's march down here with ideally more than just one unit. That was an accident. Maybe move through Thebes just to keep some defenders nearby and then move kind of like a 6-unit strong contingent down this way. The spiff method? Is that to hang around for a really, really, really ludicrously long time? Oh, the spiff method of exploiting the live stream's numbers. Oh, yeah, I mean, it works. It works. I cannot possibly condone such behaviors, of course. That would be against something. Although, apparently not. I don't know. Oh, look at this. That's my Egyptian pyramid. Oh, although actually, if we get it back, it's kind of a win-win, because then we do get an Egyptian pyramid. So, can't complain. Let's send these units through this way as reinforcements. We're just completely abandoning the capital, which is probably a bad idea. So, I'll yet again train an army to defend the Kokiri forest. Guess we could stretch one unit back that way. Plunge these 8 units into the throes. Get those back as defenders. We've got defenders there. These ones are probably going to have to push through like this. And then we'll completely surround this army. Squeeze them out. Easy peasy. Squeeze them out again. Insta-resolve. It's a really easy insta-success for me. The AI seems to be handling the different promotions and stuff really well on these units. Like, I'm not taking a whole load of stupid losses, which is really nice to see, actually. Really nice to see. And we can already end this war. Are you kidding me?
Your customary lack of tact, have you? I find your...
That's amazing. What's my war support at? 206. We do want a trading partner, so why don't we try and prolong this a bit to generate more war score, to then vassalize them to ensure that we keep them as a trading partner forever? I think that's how that works. Let's give it a go. In that case, I want to pillage this. It'll generate war score, but also it will ensure that I can take this territory back and vassalize them. It's a little bit of a dastardly tactic, but we're going to do it. Vicious. Absolutely vicious.
It was but
You don't get... so it doesn't count as trade with vassals? Okay. I'm told that it does not count as trade with vassals. They can declare war on you eventually. Yeah, that is true. They can break out. I kind of like the idea of it, though. So I'm going to pursue that plan regardless. But I will take the high-value territories back off them. Hey, back off. Maybe I should burn down Thebes as well, actually, in that case. Yeah, I might burn down Thebes. Get you over there. Get all of you down this way. You can keep pillaging that. We've got 2 turns left on that pillage. Let's ensure that this city goes away and never comes back. Oh, 5 turns. It's a bit prolonged. We can upgrade our religion, and +2 industry on forest is fantastic because we've spawned in Viridian Forest. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to take Shintoism, because that feels nice. Neat. Shintoism with +2 industry on forest and woodland. My city is now looking pretty. Have a look at some of these tiles. Neat. 4 industry and 1 food. Not bad, considering we have like no upgrades for anything as well. It should only get better. I can't found cities in this era at all. Oh, that is true. And I'm burning down Thebes. Would I prefer to take Thebes and not vassalize this player? Having brought that to my attention. The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. You've convinced me. Do I want to wait one more turn to fight that, though? I probably do. So let's just push this war out one more turn. Just to fight this capital city. There we go. Okay. We crushed Memphis just to teach them a lesson. Now let's end this conflict.
Not now.
Force the surrender. Take my territory back. And also let's take...
I was simply testing the
Oh,
waters,
I just
but-
burnt it down, didn't I? I'm so stupid. Oh well. Okay, so Memphis is really the crowning jewel. So let's go force surrender. And let's grab Memphis and Thebes. Holy cow. Or we could take some money and rebalance the books. Like maybe leave them a portion of Memphis. Take Thebes. Take everything that Thebes has. Just take the core of Memphis. And then take $300 off them. Okay, I like it. Basically, we just break them. We just crack them and break them. Pluck out the jewel that is Memphis out from their empire. Take back everything that should be mine. They've now got a capital city up there and a whole load of territories through the middle. About time for a medieval poll. Yes, and we can eye up these cultures. Ah, there they are. Okay, who's it going to be? We have the Arcanians. Expansionist. Their trait on administrative centers in the capital. +2 food, industry, money, science, influence, and faith per number of cities that you own or occupy, and a protective fortress that gives +1 stability on market quarters in the city, +5 fortification bonus on market quarters in the city, and per adjacent market quarter, +2 money. Okay, that's quite cool. Then we have a commander unit that is a subjugator, +30 stability, +30 money on occupied cities with a subjugator in the territory. +1 combat strength on units adjacent to a subjugator. Neat. That is very cool. Or we have the Hylians. +9 war support increase when winning a battle. Damn! You could stomp people with that. +3 science on emblematic district. That's a trait, so we keep that forever. That's really nice science generation. +1 combat strength on our emblematic units as well. And then we have the Great Fairy Fountain. Can be built up to 4 times. +100 health regeneration on units in territory, including immediately after a battle. +10 health regeneration on units in city. So we're super healthy and stronger on this aesthete culture. Important to note. +5 influence on holy sites in the city, and +5 additional influence if the holy site is a cultural wonder. A lot of wonders are holy sites. A lot of holy sites are wonders. A square's not a square, but a square is a rectangle. And then we have the Hero of Time, which has 45 combat strength, much stronger. Gains combat bonuses from forest and woodland. The forests and woodland theme continues with the Hero of Time. Heals on forest and woodland outside of friendly territory as well. Blessed with the Triforce of Courage, and is much stronger than other units in the area. You've got that right. Holy cow. What do we think? I mean, that is nuts. That is super good. I like that a lot. Let's get polling. It's buildable once. It's a one-time hero. And I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But granted, only once. Okay. So, who will it be? We have option numero uno. The Hylians. An aesthete culture. With a hero. Literally, the hero of time. And then we have... Can only be built once. And then we have the Arcanians, who have a really interesting buff to our administrative centers. Per number of city that we own and occupy. So, goes with the expansionism, I suppose, a little bit. And then we have a protective fortress, +1 stability on market quarters, fortification bonus on market quarters, and adjacent market quarters provide money and stability. And a fairly nice commander unit as well. It's got to be said. Hero times buildable once in each era you get a new hero. Yeah, does that mean like a new one with each culture each era? Or I can build a new version of that one as eras progress? Either way, awesome. And you better get voting because I can move through. And I'm probably likely to move through quite quickly. Judging by how well this is going for me so far. +3 influence on territories if they follow my state religion. +5 faith on territories.
I don't think
Let's push
you'll
our
go down
faith
in
out.
history as Ivan the Tolerant.
Go on. I'll stop burning down Thebes now that it's mine. Let's finish up that Temple of Time. Let's get some basic infrastructures in place. Should check on these to make sure that there isn't anything that's just like gonna offer plus super duper 10,000 or something wild like that. Citation needed. There is not. The forest. Those all seem to be fine. Oh, hello. That's neat. You could stop burning that down now. It's mine. Thank you. Let's finish off that Temple of Time. 1 turn to go. Neat. And then stability's on the up. 3 food is not fantastic. Maybe we start to get some districts down. Some science quarters would be nice. Let's get some of those online. Connect the iron, and I think we're okay. Yeah, I might buy that too. We're looking good, money-wise. Maybe we keep this person around as a trade partner? Maybe? Or maybe I destroy them. I don't know. Might also preemptively get a few market quarters down and around. Because they could be useful, depending on who we want to play as.
A
new wonder, say you? Oh no, it's taken the Fountain of Dreams! It looks fantastic! +2 food on Farmers Quarter adjacent to Commons. And the same like for like effect repeated all the way through Industry, Money, Science. Very good. But unfortunately, not available to me. Damn you. Damn you. I'll take a Pyramid of the Sun instead. Not that I can build it right now. Got a lot of wonders to get through. We'll refuse that because I think that we can. And then push through this way. See if we go and find some friends. Upgrade these units. Maybe that the ocean is just too far for us to cross. Might have to find a more clever way around. We'll see. Building this warrior feels kind of dumb now. But I guess because we've put so much effort into it, I'll just get it out of the way and pretend like it's not there. Nice. Help that other city pluck away on the mausoleum of Helicarnassus. And I guess we start to send these units away from Memphis here as well. Memphis can just do whatever it wants. The poor one city Memphis, because I didn't think to grab anything that could attach to it. Not ideal. Hey. Get out of here. Honestly. Some people. Some people. Memphis is likely to be in trouble if war were ever declared, so I think I need to get a unit. Ooh, can I take like Valor? Yes, I can. I need to get a unit probably through around this way, an army rather, so that I can quickly come through and help Memphis defend itself. Also probably means that some of these units should just kind of hang around. It makes sense, I think. And let's celebrate on Memphis. To celebrate with some extra stability. We are extra stable! Huzzah! Needs to be a change vote once option. There does, doesn't there? Or we need a proportional voting or something like that. $45, I can't afford that. Damn, my forest tiles are looking good. Particularly where they have rivers. I guess we may as well station these units in the city. Unbelievers will ignore. And we'll end that turn. Okay, poll looking like it's heavily. The auto mod message. Oh, ridiculous. Huzzah, I agree. Hey, we just crossed over 50 likes as well. Brilliant stuff. Well, technically we're at 49, actually. We were at 50, but then we dropped one. Yeah, the Hylians are surging away, and I think it's time for me to move through. I'm in second, but I have the strength, I think, to play a slightly faster game. Also benefits because we get to see more of the cultures. So there's that too. So glad I didn't get banned. No, it was just an auto mod catch by the looks. Just an auto mod catch. You're fine. I found it and fixed it. Would usually only be links that might get you auto banned, I think. Or maybe really, really bad language. Maybe. Okay, well, you voted for it. Roughly 70% of you as well. So, let's jump through. +9 more support when winning a battle. I think that's quite good. +3 science on emblematic district should lift our science up. And then we have this great fairy fountain to hear us, but crucially, the hero of time! Let's do this. I'm very excited to see the hero of time that I'm moving through very quickly. And perhaps a little brash. Perhaps. Bountiful for 10 food or ferocious on units for +1 combat strength. We don't need that. I'm going to send these units across the way as well. Let's go and explore. Actually, I kind of regret not sending these ones down there too. Or maybe we send the hero of time over to the new world. That could be kind of fun. Keep my troops here to defend this world. This lame old world. Grab feudalism because we can research through the next era, although it doesn't matter. The Hylians also winning on Twitch with 75% of the vote, taking their 3 votes with them. There's a dispensary ad for Huck, wishing him all the best.
And we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off.
Hero of Time gets ran over by a bunch of elephants. Don't you jinx me, Kyle.
Let us see if this culture will bring your dreams or your nightmares to fruition.
They state ability as well. Hello, beautiful. 405 gold. Neat. Ooh. Great Fairy Fountain. Great Fairy Fountain. Great Fairy Fountain and Great Fairy Fountain. I like the different artwork. Does it change anything? It doesn't appear to. I like this one. Oh. Oh, these are so good. Should I be placing them tactically so that I can get the unit regeneration on territory? I should. Place one here. Now this territory has some territorial benefits. I think one on Memphis would be quite nice. 27 industry too. Yoo-hoo! And then maybe Kral gets one as well. And that's a nice distribution of fantastic, great fairy fountains. So we can only build 4 of them across Empire, but we can build them wherever they like and they exploit different yields. That is so cool. 38% pay rise for Huck to do pretty much the same job. A 38% rise. That is unheard of. That is, you're probably the only person on the face of the planet who's got a pay rise that's bet inflation as well. That is fantastic, Huck. It is so cool. It is so cool. Yeah, and they all exploit different yields. That is wicked. There's some great industry off of those. Really fantastic industry. I'm really glad we picked them. Let's take Lake Valor on this industrial tile here. Build a harbor in this ocean as a tactical position more than anything else. And shall we build the Hero of Time? Did you need to ask? The answer is always yes. Instantly spawned? Yep, instantly spawned. Can only build one. 49 combat strength! Gains combat bonuses from forest and woodland, heals adjacent tiles. Holy cow. Oh my god. We need to, like, run to the new world. And see if we can stomp somebody fast with this thing. Let's go. Let's go! And then I'll build some defenders to keep this place safe because I'm literally shipping everybody across the freaking ocean. Rather dangerously.
One of those
I
moments
hope they survive.
make you
Ooh,
feel like a
Galung
small
Maloo.
thing on a wondrous planet.
Don't mind if I... Galung Madoo. Oh, he's too good. Okay. Let's move. Then these researchers over. Yeah, I guess. And then you, my friend, can stay put and defend this place. What's going on over here? I'm going to manually fight this because I think that I can win it with the Deku squad maybe supporting me. We'll find out. The deployment's not great, but if I leave this tile, which is sort of the only bad one, I can then defend with a one-tile block. And I have left that tile, but not by choice. And unfortunately, it was the anti-cavalry unit that was gone down first. Not ideal. Okay, so what we want to do is step you, fire at you. Now you can't move, which means you're blocking your friends from coming through, who I will fire at with my bows and arrows. One friend has come through for a punch. Oh no! I forget how weak they are! Oh, and then they used it as a bridge. I'm a moron. Okay, failed again. I should have auto-resolved. Let's step to the high ground and try and save face. Maybe the hero needs to stay put on this land to keep us safe. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. To focus on what we've got here. Yeah, I've immediately changed my mind because I'm a coward. Trying to take out the stupid ranged unit. Upgrade. Heal. Keep those guys safe. Thebes, you grab this. This is my expansionist star. Place down Le Haber down here. Corral can grab that. There's another expansionist star. Woof. I'm happy I'm going to see these heroes too. But I think I'm going to need to keep them here maybe and defend what we've got. It's because you didn't have the Deku crew. The Deku crew got wiped out. No. Plus 10% money on city or outpost. It's actually kind of a tough choice for this playthrough. I'm not quite sure what the right move is. Keep those units waiting there.
Harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people. That should make you popular.
Oh, get those units back into coastal land. And you know what? The hero we need. Come save me. Come save me, please. And then we'll get an army ready to fight Carthage. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Maybe we need Deku Squad? Let's get Deku Squad back online. And an archer, and also a swordsman. Okay, good. And I'll take these two up here as well. God, it's a long time. I'll just take them that way instead. Okay, and then we've got the Memphis, probably defenders rather than coming out to attack Utica, although we might. Depends what these guys find over on this island. Let's investigate.
Incredible. 10
Upgrade to the
territories
swordsman,
pulled
pop out the
together into a
Deku
single
squad.
megalopolis.
We would all benefit
We'll
from
trade
your
everything with the
assistance.
Carthaginians
You are as
momentarily.
just as you are wise.
Take their salt.
Let's
It's only
make it
25
so.
bucks.
I suspected that you would acquiesce.
I suspected that you would acquiesce. These are all very cheap, so we'll
A first
acquire
rate.
those.
So many interesting questions arise. Barter or currency? Exchange rates?
And
Tolls and
or
taxes to fill your coffers?
send our hero up. Yeah, actually, you know what? We've got the hero here. Let's push. Do we have the Deku squad? No, we don't. Let's get a couple of these guys ready to go as well. Neat. Okay, that should be enough. And then I guess I'll work on the Mausoleum of Helicarnassus and finally get that done because we have a lot of projects that we need to complete. Ay, ay, ay. Mario Steve.
An impressive mausoleum.
I
But can't
also
help
need
wonder what sort of a
stability
sign it
and
is when an
stuff.
empire spends
So
more of
let's
the
start
debt
building
than the
those. Knowledge authorities, +1 science per number of trade routes, or +1 science per researchers. So we can start to get extra science from our researchers, extra science from our merchants. Hashtag Deku Strong. I keep missing the science osmosis. Damn it. I do, actually. I'm so bad at noticing those. I need like a big, blatant pause thing. Damn it. Okay, shall we declare war?
Perhaps we have some
Yes.
common ground.
Brazenly. Surprise! This should come as no surprise. But my hero's ready to kick some ass. Heroes first. Deku Gang slowly coming up the rear. Finish the Great Tory. And merge these armies together. That's a pretty good force. I think they could probably move in. They don't have a hero on their side, but they do have numbers.
Off we go. Off we go.
Decent. Wildly better than decent. Let's insta-resolve and instantly succeed. Military start. Got science as well, of course, because of our unique unit. Why do I never make demands? Because does it actually make a difference? Like, does it? Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Because it will make things cheaper. Make things cheaper. Cost less war support afterwards. Question mark? Is that why? Because if that benefit exists, then I should take advantage of that. If it's a meaningful, like, tactile benefit. But if that benefit doesn't exist, then I don't really see the point because you just earn war support and make your demands and take the cities afterwards. And I would rather not have, like, some of the demands are kind of crappy. Like, convert to my religion. That'll happen anyway. I don't need to waste
So
war
now
score
we
on
have the
that.
Huns
So I
as
don't
neighbours.
I don't really like a lot of
Raiders on
them as well,
horseback.
I guess is probably
It's
another
going to
thing.
be
Now that
a
I sort of think
challenge
out
to
loud.
put up with them.
But I should definitely be making it for the cities. Oh, yes. Yes. I'll be in prolonged wars for the rest of my life if I don't. Which is not necessarily a bad thing because you will earn your military stars much faster, of course. So, I mean, every cloud.
Yes.
Let's try out this. Ah! Heroes.
This way.
Okay, it'll give me time to bring in the reinforcements. They will absolutely stomp the city down. We've taken Carthage. This should knock them, really knock them on their heads. They knocked them out. A new place to worship. Yes. Let's place it down here in these forests. It's kind of on theme. I like it a lot. $22 food on that harbor. Hello, beautiful. And let's continue to get some more sciencey districts down here as well. They're good for us. We like science, although we also like money. Ah, here come those elephants to stop my hero. This will be a glorious showdown. Deku squad coming in the rear, behind, back. Do I want to siege the city or fight the external army first? We should fight the external army first. Although the hero is going to do absolute wonders for us. Yeah, we'll fight those externals first. And this looks like maybe lucky that I didn't send the hero here, because this is just one lone, highly fruitful island.
Better in terms of fame or notoriety.
It's a nice one.
It's rather subjective.
Let's get our builder stars. Come on. There we go. Reposition this to somewhere with some extra food. And I'm about to take some cities, but it would be nice to build a new city. This island is quite cool looking. I'm going to turn this into a city. It's Castletown. I love an island city. I really, really do. Like, stupidly. Merchant quarter next to that. Science quarters next to that. Maybe some industry or food. A couple of industries, because we'll need them. Spawn point over yonder. Nice. A beautiful new city was born. Hey, Ben! This is Hoff's Mod! Welcome in. If you're just tuning in, this is Hoff's Humankind Cultures of Nintendo mod that we're trying out today. We're around halfway through. As you can see, we're nearing the end of the medieval era, heading into the trash era, which won't be trash for a change, of course. Yay! I might just keep these units around here. I don't think we need to march them anywhere, and I don't have a cohesive plan for where to send them. About to get our spamlets. I feel like they'll be quite useful, maybe.
Isn't a sign of greed. It's a sign of wise investing.
Our army decided to walk away. I don't know about that. Okay, in that case, we'll take the city. Let's move in with our hero unit, unique to our culture this era, the Hero of Time. 49 combat strength. Not fighting in a forest, but that's okay. And obviously we have to manual battle with this bad boy. Where are they? There. The Hero of Time. Oh my god. Okay, so for comparison, I could go in with a... Let's have a look-see here. I could go in with a swordsman through a wall onto this tile and do 40 to 55 on the archer. 7 to 25 on that unit, 11 to 25 there. The Hero of Time does 100. Insta wipeout of all of these units. Hero of Time, stomp! Yes. Very good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. We'll send in the Baku to stun these units and then flee out, right? Stun this unit next to the hero as well to reduce incoming damage. Oh, it's too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Benombi! Oh, we've got to watch that elephant. And these units kind of trapped out here. Oh god, they're going to get absolutely stomped. They need to run to high ground back this way. Good luck, friends! Wait. Oh, you can move after attacking. Oh, that is even better. Now you're in an even better spot. fan-freaking-tastic. But not as fan-freaking-tastic as you, Ben Obi. With a $20, this elephant's gonna hurt us. With a $20 super chat. Let me roll the random super chat dice and see what we can reveal. Ben with a $20 super chat says, I've been waiting for this mod for a long time, but I see the opportunity for my city of Bentfus to arise. Thank you, Ben, for a very kind $20 super chat. And absolutely, Bentfus shall rise. It has to be in Memphis. It's only fitting. Bentfus. Thank you for supporting the stream, Ben. And yes, you are absolutely right. It is the one and only. I'm glad that you like the voice mod. I know it annoys a couple of people, but I like it. It's a bit of fun, right? It's a bit of fun. Roll the dice, see what random voice comes up. More like hero every time. We're gonna need a hero to take down this elephant. Look at this. Our normal troops. Oh, they flail in comparison. Weak. Oh, they can't do anything. We'll send in a stun. That's what they sound like. We'll send in a stunner first. Zap. Stiff them out. Make sure they're well protected moving forward. And then send in... It's hero time! Your elephants may be strong, but they are no match for the hero of time! This unit will be fully healed in 2 turns, plus 20 health from Forest Child. Very good stuff. They should be fine to just completely handle themselves, and all of these units can step back that way and dogpile. Nice work, the hero of time. Came to our saving grace, just like Ben. Good night, Octopus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always good to see you. Hero Stomp? Hero Smash! Oh, I like it a lot. Very, very, very fun. Come in with the dribs and drags and tidy up the rest. Oh!
Permanent settlement on another continent.
29 science.
Spanning imperialist you've become.
Gained. That's cool. I'm so glad that that overlays like that. So 29 science gained, also 37 war support. Oh, what a fight. Holy cow, what a fight. That is fantastic. I am so thrilled. And it's time for us to poll for our next era. Oh, look. Kirby? Kirby, the Dreamlanders. Okay, the Dreamlanders are an agrarian culture in the early modern era. Their trait gives us +1 food per influence produced on constructed districts. We have a fair amount of influence producing districts thanks to our civics as well. Then we have the picnic party. +1 influence per salt, sage, coffee, tea, and saffron. +10 food per adjacent luxury resource. So it kind of is incentivized to be built like a market quarter. That's quite cool. And then we have the Spearman Waddle Dee. Ranged anti-cavalry. Bonus combat strength against cavalry units, but they have a ranged attack. Anti-Kirby tactics. Gains outstanding high combat bonuses against opponents on higher elevation. That is very cool. That is very cool. And then we have the... Ooh, that's a neat picture too. Then we have the Terminans. A scientist culture +1% science on Empire per number of festival public ceremonies completed. So we'll have to get into our festivals. In the capital, -75% public ceremony industry costs. So we'll be able to spam them out and then get +1% science on Empire per number of festivals completed in the capital. So this would be quite fun. We would jump in and build a whole load of these. The Moon Gazing Observatory provides +1 science on all exploitations producing science, +1 science on all non-resource exploitations producing science in the capital, +8 on adjacent non-resource exploitations producing science. Woof. And then we have the town gang. Password Gatekeeper has stealth and gains extra zone of control when fortified and extra combat strength from standing on friendly tiles. Okay, so a wonderful defender. Raised when besieged. I'm assuming this is replacing my my levies, my town, my peasants. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, and a whole load of people have just tuned in and liked the video as well. Thank you so much. Nice little boost. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. We're playing a glorious mod today. Yeah, so I'm assuming that those are my peasants. This is a wonderful science culture that would also get me building public ceremonies, which I'm not mad at because they'll be insanely powerful for our science generation. Or would you like to play as the Dreamlanders, the picnic party Dreamlanders? Let's run a new poll and decide. Let the vote go to you. And we're actually ready to move through. And because I'm in first, I probably will just move through. Probably. We'll see. They're a militia? Yeah. They read as much. Cool. Cool. So we've got the Dreamlanders with their spearmen and picnic party. Or our second option, the Terminans. Who the early modern. And because we're basically ready to move, I'm going to chuck that poll at you. Good food and I like the unit. Yeah. Dreamlanders, agrarian, +1 food per influence. Yeah, I agree. That'd probably be my pick too for this run. Either way, place your votes on YouTube and Twitch. Terminans. Thank you. And I'm just going to go and quickly get a drinks refill. Put you on the greatest BRB screen in YouTube history. And I'll see you in a moment. Don't go away. But if you do, thank you for tuning in. Alrighty. Dreamlanders. Dreamlanders. Quite far ahead. Yes, Ben, I did it. Yeah, it's so difficult to see because they're so small. They can't be larger than like 180 pixels by 180 pixels or something like that. But there are some absolutely, to be clear, meme-worthy new member emotes. The spicy one is not terrible, though, to be fair. Though you can kind of recognize that that's a spice thing. All right, let's jump back. As wonderful as the screen is, Pete, let's jump back and have a look at the screen, which is actually much more wonderful, to be fair. Don't know how we're going to get out of Castletown. I think we're a bit trapped. That's okay. I'll allow it. Ooh, hello, darkness, my old friend. Where are you? Where are you? Show me your maps.
We would all benefit from growing closer.
I said, show me your
It's
maps.
time to act. Not
Wah!
wasted peaceful solutions. We must choose the alternative. I'm sorry, but no deal.
I mean, that's a little bit over the top, isn't it? Either way, you have voted for the Dreamlanders. So the Dreamlanders, it shall be! Let's do it. Let's have some picnic parties. I don't really know where to send them, but I guess it looks like we kind of need to move this way. So, I suppose I'm moving over there. Weird to leave Carthage so undefended. Let's skip across that way, actually. Do a little bit of exploring, see what kind of world we got on offer.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy. It's a time of discovery and exploration. A new future awaits.
Ooh.
Let us see if this culture will bring your dreams or your nightmares
At war with the
to
Huns
fruition.
across the sea.
I would
Neat.
not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Okay, we've got an upgrade for our faith. That's nice. Already got quite a few research quarters. Could probably get reasonable benefit out of +5 science on research quarters. So let's do that. That should boost my science nicely, considering we didn't choose the scientist culture as well. I feel like that's a good idea. Expansionizing is the way. Is the way.
So tell me, how are you
Umayyads.
today?
Hey, friend. Umayyads? A little behind. Let's force surrender. Could vassalize. Should we vassalize? Let's vassalize. Should we vassalize? Should we destroy? Take. Let's make them our vassal. You are my toady now,
Look at what
and you will do my
competing
bidding.
empire has accomplished.
Very good.
Gasp of wonder,
Okay, that's freed up some
cry of
resource.
astonishment, and perhaps
Do a little bit of
panic jealousy.
attaching. Steal some population out of Corral because I'm a truly heartless beast. And then build this picnic party. How good! I will spend money on one right now to have a picnic party! Also revealed some of this, which is nice. +1 influence per salt, sage, coffee, tea, saffron. We need more of those resources. Let's try and get some of those. Vassalize counts as an alliance. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Why not? Let's embrace the vassal. Embrace the madness. Get a couple of extra good districts there. We've lost this place. Poor Benfis will forever remain a very small city. At least for the foreseeable. Let's get some of these picnics down here too. And place them in cool looking spots. Finish that fountain as well. Yeah. Get some basic infrastructure. Yeah. Seems legit. Oh god, we need more. Thieves struggles a little bit big for its boots somehow. I don't know how that even is. It's diseased. Yikes.
With 5 research quarters dedicated to science, one wonders what will run out first, food or pens and paper.
Good night. Getting a bit late? Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Good night. +1 food on influence. +1 influence on food luxuries. Ah, yes. I see you.
What do you want?
It'd be nice if we could get some visibility. Oh my god, what is going on? Wait, what? Ah, interesting. I see. So we're just slowly ticking away at that upward war support momentum. Fascinating.
I would not put myself in this position.
Here
if
we
I
are
feared the
slowly ticking
consequences.
down. So I will need to either tidy this up or get my backside over there as quickly as I can. Now, my units are going to be a little out of date. Hello. The Wind Waker. 57 combat strength. Grants units in its army +1 attack range on naval transports. Oh my god, Hoff, you're right. +5 naval speed. Has naval strength equal to its land strength. Hoo-wee! This is perfect. Oh my god, I legit actually did not have any idea. That is amazing. Oh, that is outstanding. Okay. That is really good. Let me get some crossbowmen to go with it or something, I guess. I don't know. Get some crossbows. Wow. Naval link. Absolutely providing a vital naval link. Let's get chivalry. You're right, Shiv. Boat boy! Oh, that is awesome. Okay, let's get this boat boy online. Bloop. Hello, boat boy. Go, you fool!
Over this way.
All of these crappy units are going to make their way over. Upgrade, so I at least have crossbows to take with me. Already at level 3 for our faith, so things are going very well. +5 industry on main plaza. Will support when your opponent refuses your demands. Could potentially be useful. +20 science per ally. We have an ally. +1 movement speed and cheaper unit training costs looks increasingly useful though. I'm going to take that. Give us a little bit of an extra booster. Not that we needed it, to be fair. Oh, what's this? Some Hunnic hordes in the sea, I see? Oh, goody. Alright. Alright.
5 makers' quarters. It seems that someone took the phrase
C-Link,
"building
go!"
your future a bit too literally.
Go! Gonna take us a hot minute, but once we get there, we are gonna go. Few wonders from the medieval and early modern. Yeah, I should save up my influence for those too, huh? Oh, the Kyoto Bell Tower. Cool. Oh, man. And the KICKBACK Monastery. +25 district. Fortification on research quarters. +100 fame, -10% industry cost on emblematic units. +10 experience on creating unit per researcher. +5 faith per researcher. That's quite cool. Kyoto Bell Tower, +1 stability per faith on emblematic district. Oh boy. There's some really neat scaling combos to be had.
Bleed.
My field.
Huns would like a white piece. I refuse.
I
I've got
find-
Ocean Link ready to go. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And don't forget about this hero. The Forest Child is also coming. Come, fight with me. Ooh. I see a wonder.
As feudal structures.
Is there another one? Oh, it might have actually been. It might have been this, huh? What the? Yeah, so we have Castletown, which has Gunung Malu. +5 industry, science, and food on its main plaza. Nice enough. And now we've also just seen through the fog here. Lake Hillier. Ow. +5 money on city or outpost. +5 food on city or outpost. +5 influence. +10 faith on main plaza. Effects +2 industry. +1 vision range. On forest. +1 food. Is that just because it's on forest, I assume? Yeah, it is on a already forested tile. I was gonna say if that's providing that bonus to forests, then we're really away and laughing. But either way, that's a nice territory, so I'll take that one. Forest boy and boat boy. That's it. That is it. Pull up. Oh, we'll need to start thinking about a poll for the next era too. Crazies that is. Okay, let's get Boat Boy into the sea. Boat Boy's combat strength while Boat Boy is in the sea is nuts. 61. Come on, Boat Boy! We need you over here. You're not a Boat Boy, but we'll probably want you in the sea anyway, so let's jump you in there. Why not? Place down a few more of these Kirby picnics. I like it. Go, Boat Boy. It's your time. Time for you to do what you were born to do. Sink Huns in the sea. Oh, can't get away from Boat Boy, you idiot. Alright, all of these units should really follow in Boat Boy's pathing now. Let's get across the sea. Teach the Huns a thing or two about Boat Boy. More Kirby picnics. You bet your backside. Influence, stability. What could possibly go wrong? Although I should also pick up some of these vital early infrastructures. Bit of a yikes. Oh, probably some cramlets and stuff too, yeah? Yeah? That'd be a cramlet. Yeah. Neat. Aww. Okay, we'll move around the other side of this lake, see what it's got horses too. It's the dream. Literally the dream.
Your people see it as a place of safety and a symbol
No
of
clue if
power.
Boat Boy's ability even
Only your
worked.
friends
That it
know
does.
of the extensive
That it
rights.
does. Oh no, Boat Boy is drowning at sea. Shit! Boat Boy. Boat Boy was nearly just lost at sea through my own stupidity. Alright, Boat Boy. Let's sink these guys. Let's see how Boat Boy goes. So, a crossbow will deal 11 to 25 ranged damage. Okay, a 12 to 28. Boat Boy, 100. Boat Boy smash! And then I guess we just plink away at that one and try and distract while waiting for Boat Boy. Boat Boy. Smash! Boat Boy, you're too good. Sinking Huns at sea. crossbows can tidy up that mess, and Boat Boy just smashes their way through. Very good. Now the reinforcements can follow along. Yee, just making their way into coastal tiles. As to not sink. I should get their extra range now. I'm a little nervous. Hamlet Down and Castle Town will be very good. It's Castle Town. Benfis, let's use the agrarian ability here to steal populations from Utica because that's just really funny. And that's enabled me to complete my religion. Check. Done. Thank you for coming. I'll take my 50 science on my cultural wonders. Neat. Let's jump on here where the forests reign supreme. Quickly place down the outpost and then relocate it to somewhere where I couldn't walk this turn. Get 14 food, some horses, and maybe I should save for the wonders. Or grab a wonder if there's one left for me. There may not be. Oh, crack a cold one. Still a bit of a yikes happening over here. But so long as I don't lose track of it, it's okay. Boat Boy maybe wants to do a sea siege on this place. Potentially, actually. And then we just sort of ditch the rest of these units wherever they can be ditched. Although the terrain looks difficult, to say the least. Like to add another 6 cultures. This is such a cool mod. This is such a cool mod. Mounted warfare theology.
A colossus rears its head, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, so I think the play
Another
here is to try and
empire
keep
has
Boat
built
Boy
the
at
Colossus
sea.
of Rhodes.
Try and get these guys on land. It's the Colossus of Rhodes. Not mad at picking that up. Oh, no, look, you can just jump up there. I was just out of movement and a bit of a numpty. Okay, you guys just heal up there. We move on a sir. I certainly do. Combat strength 23. Okay. Loads of stars unlocked. Good to see. Back this way I go. Oh, do we want to take this on? Not yet. Let's heal for a turn. Keep exploring with these brave explorers. Turn this into a city. It's Vegetable Valley. I love it. I love it a lot. Welcome to the family, Vegetable Valley. Welcome to the family. Grab Seafaring Mastery, because I do still need to master the sea. Oh, quickly get these units onto the land, and now you're looking at a luck, bucko. Let's squeeze in this way. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No? Running away? Okay.
Let's go!
Lovely.
Ooh, forest is good for me.
Impressive. A cultural
Oh no,
wonder
not the wind, not
that
the
makes
wind
me
hero.
want to pull out my
Wind
toy
hero, not
blocks
the,
and
no,
go
no,
crazy.
no, no, no. Let's just take this city. Oh crap, I shouldn't have, oh, it's okay. The wind boy survived! Cultures of Sega? Yeah. I mean, the game is published by Sega, so cool theming bonus there too. Shame we don't have Wind Boy over here. This is a fight for Wind Boy! Who we're going to heal up instead. We've taken a Sir, so let's push through. We've also met this last player,
So tell
who
me,
is
how are you today?
a vassal. King of Tortor is a vassal of this player. Okay.
You have unlocked
Interesting.
seafaring. To safely travel the dangerous, hungry oceans. You can cause trouble anywhere you want now.
My outposts
and have
are
a better
awesome.
chance of getting away with it.
I want to establish them as quickly as I can. They're so much fun. Use the agrarian ability on Vegetable Valley. Let's also get the Pyramid of the Sun out of the way. This thing's been dragging me down for far too long. I have to build it adjacent to the city center, don't I? Down in there looks kind of cool. Let's just get everybody on it so that we can clear out and have a look at some of these wonders if they're available for me to take, which they should be because I'm in first. And it's also time to choose the new culture, which means it's time for a new poll. Neat. Oh my god. That is brilliant. The Mushroom Kingdom needs you. It's the Koopas. A militarist culture as well. This isn't quite reading properly, perhaps. However, we do have Bowser's Fury. Bonus 88 combat strength when ransacking on unit. 88 influence. What? What? I'm assuming that's what? Koopa's Fortress plus 15 influence per ongoing war you've declared, plus 15 stability per ongoing war you've declared. Well, this fits me to a T. With the Hammer Bros, a heavy hammer, thrown incredibly accurately, which easily bypasses fortifications and stationary opponents' defenses. Ooh. A good combat strength bonus. And then we have the Toad! Be our first builder culture too, I think. Oh, I love Toad! Oh, this is a tough choice. Okay, Huck, thank you. +1 money on exploitation, +1 food on the capital per 100 money earned in the Empire. Warp pipe allows instant travel for units between warp pipes. Oh my god, that would be so handy. And then a kart racer. Base 1 movement, gain +1 movement per access to oil. Extreme movement increase on roads. Gains extra damage against units belonging to opponents with a higher fame score. They are truly magical. Just magical. Both of those cultures, really neat. Do we want to play as the Builder Toads with their coin crazy warp pipes? Or would we like to go for the Koopas instead? With Bowser's Fury and the Koopa Fortress, the militarist. Who will it be? For the industrial era. You decide! I agree, Frankie. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, Windboy's going to need a little bit of assistance just to have some numbers up here to defend our newly taken Sir. So we'll send those extra troops that way. We'll keep exploring with these ones. Grab the heavy infantry upgrade. That's well overdue.
A wondrous work indeed.
Huzzah!
No doubt.
I really like the Johto Bell Tower as a thing, so I'm probably just going to take that. Although I really also do quite like this monastery. I think I like the yields of that perhaps a little bit better for me, but Johto Bell Tower, give it to me. My faith is already fantastic, so it's overkill on the faith front, but I mean, how good? Cultural wonder, plus 50 science, plus 1 stability per faith on emblematic district. Do we need stability anywhere? Yes. Caralal needs the Johto bell tower. It would be kind of nice to put it sort of up near these hills, maybe. Kind of a nice spot. Or maybe out here in this forest. I'm going to put it here in this forest. And I'm going to get everybody to build it straight away because it really tickles my fancy. So, go on, Vegetable Valley. Get your industry in there. Ooh. Besieging that back again. Let's send our hero over. And let's absolutely stomp them and teach them a lesson they won't soon forget. Nice. These heroes are fantastic. They are so cool and so on theme. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Hey, Beliveler. Thanks for following. Okay, these brave explorers are going to continue to bravely explore. Go on. Go on. I'm hoping that they'll sort of reconvene and come in behind this empire, and then we'll be able to do wonderful things. We're going to need to go in for at least one more war with them, so I do have time on my side. We should probably look to use Asura as a newly claimed base on this territory. I think that's a good idea. Believer, thank you for subscribing. You're our first subscriber today, and also our 42nd overall on Twitch. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. Appreciated. Super appreciated. Let's get Wind Boy back out to sea, and then get Land Boy on land. This is not rocket science. So that they can stand where they like to be the most. How's this going? Very well. I'm gonna pay $1,000 because I actually have $5,000. I am very wealthy. Position these units in a Asura, try and keep some stability. Been watching Humankind content for over a year. Because my flood insurance claim is finally about through. About to get a PC again, can't wait to play. Oh man! I'm sorry to hear that. Insurance is a nightmare. Like an absolute nightmare. And I am really sorry that it's been a pain for you. But yes, go you! Brilliant stuff! Humankind will return to your screens. And I'm glad that you appreciate the vids too. Loads of good stuff to unpack there. Thank you for supporting the channel as well. Loads of things to say from me. Alright. Keep marching on. Just gonna, like I say, try and cross the world. We can't get a new wonder because the Johto Bell Tower is complete. And the fight can be ended. Whoo! Okay. There it is. 50 science, 40 stability, 20 faith, 10 influence, 11 food, and 4 industry. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's time to move through, and you're voting just in favor of the toads. So the toads shall be. The warp pipe excites me. Let's give this a go. Upgrades for our now outclassed research pioneers. Ironically, they upgrade into settlers. My army of settlers. You will not stop me. It's over. Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Off. It's all good though, to be fair. Let's get the new army because it will give me a gunner unit. Yeah, boy. Let's get it over there. Hope they don't drown at sea. Ooh. I want them. They're fun. I want patronage as well. That is really good. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I see the likes and viewers have picked up a little bit, which probably means some new viewers are just tuning in. Maybe you're in Australia or New Zealand. You're just waking up, starting your day. Happy Monday. Yikes. Or maybe you're in the States and just putting your feet up at the end of a glorious weekend. Either way, we're playing the Humankind Cultures of Nintendo mod today, made by M Hofmeister, who is also in the chat on YouTube, and a mod of this channel. And so far, so f***ing good. Toad synergize with the Venetians and the Oxymites in particular. How long are you on for? We've been going for 2.5 hours, and we'll finish this game today. Definitely, at least, however long that takes, barring any unforeseen interruption or something. +4 science, kind of garbage. Maybe a little bit of industry. My industry is kind of garbage. Although I haven't really needed it. I've been able to kind of just survive off good research quarters, really, a lot of the time. Which is not a bad thing. Could grab another wonder. Maybe you want to buff me this time. Oh, actually, no, let's get this. It's unique. Plus 10 experience creating units on researcher's slot. That could be really useful in this city.
We can speak.
So let's wrap this up. We're going to force them to sign an information treaty. Yeah, all this fighting over a stupid information treaty. I'm going to take Asur and boot up and Emu as well. I'm going to take all of this. Thanks.
You are generous and well.
Okay, so now we have this new hold on this world. But I think that this is going to have a whole load of... Yeah, what we should probably do, hilariously, is burn it down. Maybe we rebuild it with one of these settlers. Hold on. Are these the best ones we've got? They are. They literally are. Yeah, okay. Let's get these technologies to buff the settlers. And then use a settler to rebuild an even better city over here. Hey, lovechat.xyz. Thank you for catching that, Hoff. That is a bot. Please don't go to that website if you haven't seen those before. We get raided by them from time to time. My money is about to explode. Maybe I don't focus on industry at all then. I can probably just kind of slightly forego it, actually. Perhaps. Alright, get this army of settlers over this way because they'll resettle this place once it's burnt down. And move through to the industrial era, pick up a cloud shrine, and welcome to the era of toads.
All your nightmares to fruition.
Let's get this settler to found city. It's Toad Town, baby. Fantastic. We'll attach that territory. Check in on this one. Get it a harbor. attach that up too. And hello and welcome to Toad Town. Upgrade these people into my settler army. The army of settlers. Led by the hero of time. Can anybody stop them? Let's get a warp pipe. Yes. Tactical warp pipe. Oh my god, we can pump it out in the ocean. Oh boy. Where do I want it? Probably just like obnoxiously over this way. I'm going to ignore the yield in favor of just pumping people out on this river. So there's a warp pipe. There's another warp pipe. I'm not sure if I have to connect them or not. I'm not, like, do they operate like trains, I'm assuming? Maybe I have to train across? I don't know, though, because then I can put them in the sea. We'll find out. This mod came out, what, was it a couple of days ago, Hoff? A couple of days ago, I think. The warp pipe. If I put it... Do we have a lot of people here that I can afford to do this? I'm gonna do this. Aha! Use airport. Right. Ooh. So we can now use the warp pipe to send our gunner to probably this warp pipe. Chuck it on builder mode, get that done in a turn. Get you over to the front line. You too. You as well. Yeah, I never really use the airports either. I never really have to, because I don't unlock them early enough. Which is a really clever design idea to use the airports like in this way. Very clever indeed. I like it a lot. Also, the yields, decent. Totally decent. Would have never known or used them otherwise. So that's good. Unclaimed Wanderers, we have the Mario Circuit for plus 3% money per oil on the Empire. Unlocks the constructible Tour de Shrooms. Well, goes without saying, we must take this. Obviously. Obviously. Get a water pipe and a spamlet for Memphis. Let's get a water pipe here for Castletown as well. Pipe up the people. The yields are being destroyed. Oh yeah, so I'm getting the exploited terrain, but not the... What is it telling me that I'm getting that I'm not? What is it telling me that I'm getting that I'm not? I have to pay closer attention to that next time I place one down, because you're right. Furiously taking notes for balance purposes. Oh, I hope so. I hope I can provide some value. After all of the work and thought and creative process that's gone into you making this. Okay, so Toad Town have a pipe now? I think it does. These aren't connected. The pipes aren't. Meow. Meow. Okay. So fast moving across our territory. Good. Let's get the rest of these pipes done. We only have 2 more to go. This should be easy enough. The fact that there's still fog here is infuriating, to say the least. Get these units over onto what could be a future front line. And also I'd like to drive up a little bit of war support here too.
I cannot guarantee your security.
Really?
Should you turn away?
Really?
I could spit blood at this.
We have exhausted
Okay.
peaceful solutions. I must choose
Okay.
the alternative.
If that's the way you want to play this, we're just going to go straight back into war now with the Mongols. Apparently. Fine. Have it your way. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. Looks like there were an independent people here before us. And it also looks like we've made landfall on the other side of the continent, so we're really squeezing in. Convert those into settlers. And probably ignore irreligion, because I think we're pretty
Whatever
good.
you intend to produce, with 15 makers' quarters, I guarantee there will be a lot
The
of
beauty of Toad Town. I wonder if there's a territory up here that could connect Toad Town to the forest so that we can actually use these airports and connect some territories. I mean, that's still, I suppose, useful for warping within this space, maybe? But otherwise, difficult for me to make the most of right now. As soon as they've declared war on me, though, I guess we're just gonna go in. Where's Boat Boy? Oi! Get back out into the sea, you crazy fool. You've got some fantastic movement out there, too. Holy cow. These guys to follow you. Should have sent everybody down there. You can warp to any other warp pipe? Oh. Why is that not? Oh, cool! No, you're right, I'm a total moron! Fantastic! Let's warp, baby! Oh, that is so good. I am thrilled. Go, you army of settlers. Go! Settle! I could actually... Oh, yeah. That's nice. Let's get an aggressive new Yoshi's Island. Immediately warp pipe it up, so now we can pump troops over here. Let's attach it to Rigor. And grab a tactical warp pipe over there as well. That is fantastic. I'm so excited. If we were a militarist culture now, we would be able to use the warp pipes to warp population around. It would be very good. But we're not that. But we do have settlers. So we'll keep going with Yoshi's Island. Should we build Mario Kart? Build Mario Circuit on Yoshi's Island? Oh, it is an on-Empire ability. Let's just privatize it. Make a whole load of money here. We're already making a lot of cash.
If fame could be purchased on the open market with 15 market quarters,
Perhaps a little
you'd be
vulnerable here
rolling
too.
in it.
Actually, now that I look and think and use my mind. Get a garrison. Just plump it out a little bit, just to be safe. Till the Shooms buffs your wonders. Build Mario Circuit in a place with wonders. Do I have any that's super scaled? We have the Johto Tower. Johto Bell Tower. We have the... No, that's just an Egyptian pyramid. But we do have the Pyramid of the Sun there. What is going on here? Jeez. The hero of Twilight. His stealth +4 movement speed and +150 ransack strength on stealth units in this army when army is in hostile territory. Oh, the defender of the capital has spawned in to save the day. Go you. Should we get a fierce settler to flank them? No, let's get a crossbow. Get a crossbow to serve as their 2 crossbows to serve as their vital guard. Neat. And you, land boy, will march along the land. You, sea boy, will sail across the sea. Naturally, I mean, this, goes without saying. Let's just destroy this place using our hero. Because, and our army of settlers, of course. Don't forget the army of settlers. The hero of time has an incredible combat strength. Ooh. Hello, new wonder, my old friend. I've never farmed you yet. What do we have here? +1 food, +1 vision range effect, natural under control effects, +5 money per number of attached territories on city or outposts, and +5 influence. Not too shabby. Well, we took that one faster than expected, which now brings the capital in range. Let's get some more of these warp pipes around because they're super useful. Try and get the Mario circuit built somewhere where I have wonders. Put a poll up for the contemporary cultures. Oh, yes, we shall.
You are busy, I can see that.
Yes, I am busy. Leave me alone.
So tell me, how are you today?
I was like, you are busy. I'm busy
You?
beating the
What
world.
is it? Don't get comfortable.
Although, actually, I'm going to need to try a little bit harder. Somehow. Oh, boy. Squeeze in. Oh, squeeze in, squeeze up, squeeze around. Here's a fight that Boat Boy can get in on. So we'll trigger it, I think. And then reinforce with Boat Boy. And hope that they all step out. Yes, yes! You fools. You didn't see Boat Boy coming, did you? Go, Boat Boy, go! Boat Boy, of course, our hero of the sea. Very strong. Very strong. I would actually prefer to bake them out to the sea, so maybe the crossbow should not have jumped quite so eagerly onto land there. Yeah, actually, let's jump out. Because look, Boat Boy is just going to take everybody down, and I'm literally just going to pass every other turn. Quickly, get away! Lee! Boat Boy will step in, make sure that... oh, actually, the archer can deal with that one, and then Boat Boy can deal with that one. And we just destroy this entire army using the power of our heroes! Red probably would be more of the legendary character. I would agree. Or at least that's the way Red is kind of portrayed, right? Kind of mysterious. I'm standing up on the top of a cold mountain waiting for someone to fight me for years. Ash. Maybe we build it in Memphis. Let's build it in Memphis. No, actually. I'll build it somewhere where the stability could come in handy in future. No, I've changed my mind. I'm building it in Memphis. Memphis, your reward. Thank you again for your super chat. Let me build you a Mario circuit. Because why not? We're going to get everybody on it as well. This is a top priority. Vegetable Valley, Toad Town, Yoshi's Island. You're all doing it. You're all mine. And what's going on here? One more horse. Come on. Boat Boy wants you. Boat Boy needs you. Be like Boat Boy. There go the Huns. By way of Boat Boy. Oh, we have to in-turn. That's how well Boat Boy's done. Now we have the hero of Twilight. AKA the hero of the capital. Am I right? Oh, that's my vassal. You can just stay put. Like, so bloodthirsty. Like, trying to punch people. Don't need to do that. Okay, Boat Boy. Do what you do best. 21 war score. That's very good. That's probably enough to...
I'm already angry.
Yeah, so that'll be enough to end that next turn. And then we'll be able to more seriously consider our next moves. Trade luxuries with the Byzantines? Okay, for the time being. I could do with picking up like some sage and salt, right? I like those. They buff my districts quite a bit. Grab some dirt cheap papyrus. Sure. Thanks, Chief. What's this? Oh, you wanna try and take on Boat Boy, do ya? Bring it on, you fool. I've got the flag. The flag is out to sea. That means Boat Boy will reign supreme. Although we don't want to get hit by these ranged attacks. So, just going to step Boat Boy kind of across like this a bit. We could reinforce, but I don't see a need. I think that we're better off for Boat Boy to just try and handle this fight alone. The Lone Ranger that is the Wind Waker. AKA affectionately known as Boat Boy. I need to get out of their range too, ideally. Might move myself into deep ocean. Deep ocean. Go, Boat Boy. Be one with the sea. Maybe bring a bait settler in just to take that flag back as well. Thank you, settler. You have served your purpose, and we crossed over 69 lights. Not too shabby. I wonder if Boat Boy wants to just step up on land and punch. Nah. We'll just win this fight and end that turn. That's fine. We'll run away from that absolute gang. Oh. It's a good thing this fight's wrapping up. Any last minute Boat Boy punches? No. Let's get this. Oh dear.
What is it? Don't get...
Okay.
All those of...
Oh look, they're fighting each other. Oh, it's a really complicated three-way going on here. Okay, alright, Boat Boy, sorry, actually. Keep baiting them out. Idiots. Settler bait. Just Boat Boys! This is stupid. The ongoing trials and tribulations of building your fights around boats. Good fun. Just randomly start pooping out cities all over the place because I have an army of settlers. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. I don't think we should pay $5,000 to educate. That feels unnecessary. Let's uplift instead.
Unfortunately, this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
Produce a pipe. Just make sure we have some of these pipes. These pipes. Nice work, Boat Boy. You wrapped up that fight and really did great work, actually. And now I'm fighting... Are you kidding me? I'm fighting their freaking troops. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're struggling to crack the final push here. makes me think that it might be a good idea. Ooh, let's get some of these. I love that. Let's get an extra army here. That's good fun. Contemporary era. Yeah, I'd like to reveal them first.
I would imagine that with 12 military...
Tripped up a little bit on 2 stars. Why? Just move through too quickly, perhaps? Probably. Let's grab the... What would be the easiest one? Oh, well, definitely. Let's take probably the expansionist, I guess. I'm kind of relying on building and war to push through this game. And it's working. But it needs to work a little bit better, which probably means we need to avoid their rebels as much as possible. Maybe we just skip around them altogether, bounce down that way. I would like to upgrade you into a gunner and heal you. We have Boat Boy, who's now gonna, I know, leave his origins at sea and jump onto land. We need you to now be land boy as well. I'm sorry. It's the only way. And let's get these old turds over here too. They are awesome. I love them. For some reason can't jump onto that tile. That one is just too couldn't possibly. We don't quite win that, but I think we're close.
A wondrous work.
Mario Circuit is complete! Very good. Jump you up onto the land. Scare that unit back to base. Impassable because of the natural wonder, so it's quite a nicely defended city. These little Kirby turds in there. And take this place down. Neat. Hashtag Kanto for contemporary. Yeah. Yeah, I've gone with the Blitzkrieg approach. It just kind of shaped up to be more of a Blitzkrieg game. He has made no alliances and doesn't trade and is behind on tech. Am I behind on tech? Behind the eras, maybe. I don't know if I'm behind other players, though. Depends on how we want to measure that, I guess. I'm not sure. I could be. But I kind of doubt it, considering what era they are in. I got guns. This is a fantastic army. Can you get these guys to an airport or something, please? It is kind of hard to identify the pipe. There's one. Okay, so they have these lines. There. There's our closest pipe. All right. So we hoon over here. And now we can pipe over to the sea. Oh, that is awesome. And then just sail across. I love that. That is brilliant.
Well, well. Another...
You've come to annoy me?
More pipes? Oh, the pipes. We'll hoover up a bit of necessary and overlooked industry. City cap not going great. Mew 2. Pop a water pipe out in the ocean there. Allow us to transmit through this area much easier. New wonder can be claimed. Nice. Also got some manufactories ready to go as well.
I do not live for revenge, but I could die for it.
I refuse that. I'd like to force you to surrender in another way. Too expensive to make them my vassal. could prolong the conflict, capture more cities, etc., etc. What is the right approach here? I think it's to weaken them a bit more. Not really much, though, is it? Just sort of forced that on them.
You have no other.
It was a bit of a surprise war anyway, to be fair. Like, I didn't really want to fight that, especially. And now we're in a much better spot, so let's try and sort of piecemeal this together. Try and get these units over as well. And then go for a push eventually. Time to choose. Let's have a look at our options and then we'll vote on the YouTubes. Okay. We have two choices. Firstly, Eagle Landians. Man, this mod stinks. What? Plus 2% population consumption per number of attached territories on all cities. But we get +1 food per farmers per number of attached territories. Likewise, respectively, for industry, money, and science. We get the gaming arcade plus 25 influence per overpop and money. Some money per territories. -10 stability on city or outpost. -1 farmers, workers, traders, and research. And on Commons Quarter buffed. So it's that Commons Quarter theme that we haven't super been able to grab, but that exists. Might not be the best for us. Kia ora, Jake. Getting back in Civ, mid-20s, playing 3 or 4 a ton as a kid. Helping me understand the depth of Civ 5. Oh, wicked. Yeah, I'm really proud of the Civ 5 tutorials. And people still find them, and I still contribute a little bit to them with the odd maybe live stream or more sort of updated tutorial. But I'm really proud of that back catalogue, and it's nice to see people like you still finding them. That should not be adding to your population. Or, okay, so there's option number 1. Let me end this vote, which was a 50-50 vote in the end between the Toads and Koopas, although the Toads did win. We have Eagle Landians, a merchant at that. And then we have the charming pallet town. Kanto. Or Kanto. If you live in America. Shots fired. Who do we want to play as our final choice for the contemporary era? If you're just tuning in, we're playing the Cultures of Nintendo mod. Welcome, 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 if you are just tuning in. And thank you for liking the video too. Got a nice little boost after in the 70s now. Awesome. Kanto have +1 science per number of trade routes per alliance on city or outpost. Okay, we struggle for that a little bit. +1 science per number of traders per alliance on city or outpost. We struggle there too. It also unlocks the Pokemon Gym, 8 unique districts which provide the city they are built in with unique and powerful effects reflecting the gym's theme. -100 stability on gyms built in the same city as another gym. And then it would unlock Mewtwo, the ultimate Pokemon. Sorry, I'll stop my Mewtwo impression. It ignores all movement penalties, has incredibly high movement speed, it does at 10. Stealth while attacking, Psychic Blast, Devastating Blast that can target nearly anyone in the battlefield as long as they are seen. Stuns opponents and can be used multiple times in a round. Woof. These guys don't have a unit. The choice is yours! I'm going to take a very quick break and then I'll be back for our contemporary era finisher. I'll see you in a minute. Right, yeah, that makes sense, Hoff. That makes sense. I am back. Hui. Ah. Let's continue. Streaming extra late today, too. Okay.
Trading goods.
Let's take materials
tends to lead
procurement.
to trading goodwill. Good ideas.
I would also
And
like
good
to... Oh, God. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. God, don't look. I love that little guy. Pour de shrooms. Plus 10 influence per number of the same public ceremony. In money per number of the same ceremony. 10 pollution. LOL. Per number of the same ceremony. 10 stability per number of the same ceremony. The cost, though, is super high at 21 turns. Pretty tough for me to stomach. At the moment. Boop. Plop out little pearls manufactory as well. We've got 2,500 bucks. Which is a lot of money. Builder ability ready to go. Yeah. March all of those units over that way. Then we've got...
For revenge, but I could
These
die
guys
for
are
it.
pressing my people.
It is merely a question of land.
No, they want to go to war again.
With a
Fine,
resident.
bring it on. It's war again. We just cannot catch a break. However, now we have 3 heroes over here. So while my army is small, we are fierce. Oh crap, can I not I can't refuse this because I don't have the support, so I had to accept. Oh, they tricked me! They tricked me! 6,000. I have 6,700 wonders. But on all culture wonders, it's true. Yeah. Only on wonders in the city. Yeah. In that case, hard to justify. Sorry. Do I care about rebels? I mean, I guess we could stomp them. Eat my heroes! Yeah, we got 2 heroes in that army. Flanked by settlers. They are not to be messed with. And then I'll merge all these ones together so they're a little easier to manage moving forward. You have decided overwhelmingly that I should play as Kanto from Pokemon, and I totally agree. Let's see if we can get these Pokemon gyms unlocked. We do actually have enough cities, probably, to be able to build them, depending on their cost. Let's do it. I'm going to try and build all 8 gyms and become the Pokemon Master. That is my
Here
goal.
a proposal to you. It is mediocre and I am being generous, but we can live with it.
Some of us.
Grab some cheap trade routes. As temporary things, really, more than anything. Running out of food a little bit here too. Maybe like our first farmer's corner? Sure. Do the food. And now that we're scientists, we might want to do the science as well. Yoshi's Island is going to build a little holy site to spread the good word. The Lord's work! Go on.
The human mind, creative
Train them
imaginative,
as your
and
cause.
ingenious at turning. A new future awaits. Let us see if this
And a new
culture
wonder
will
can
bring
be
your
claimed.
dreams or your nightmares to
Ooh,
fruition.
it's the Nookington Emporium! That's for science on Hamlet. Influence, rather. Minus 50% cost to buy luxury resources when trading. Damn! That is a really nice ability. If you didn't have trade routes connected, or you were intending to connect more trade routes, which I could do if I wanted to pivot that way, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Let's buff Memphis with it. Memphis, where are you? Ah, Memphis. Oh, look at the gems! That's so cool! I love it! That is fantastic. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we'll buff you with a gem instead. They all have different abilities, so there's wonderful specializations to be had. Memphis, you have quite a few science quarters, so maybe on forest. I'm going to try and build them all in separate cities. Okay, we're going to give you the Cerulean City Gym. The Cascade Gym. It's done. There you go, Ben. Okay, Vegetable Valley. You also quite like science, so let's give you something generic. This one. I will give you the Marsh City Gym. There you go. You should be able to make use of that. Marsh City Gym built. Okay. Corral. You have a lot of luxuries. Garrisons. We don't really have any of those anywhere. I think that this forest one wants to get the... Here we go. The Rainbow Gym on forest. Plus 15 food. Oh my god! I've made the greatest food forests of all time. We want Mewtwo, damn it! Hey, look at that. That is a fantastic upgrade for this city. Oh, you will not have to have anybody on food ever again. Neat. Okay, Thebes, what do you like to do? Oh, not a lot, really. Don't really have any unique districts. Okay, you're relatively useless then. One emblematic district, +1 influence per population. Sure. High population place. Let's do it. You can't forget Brock. There's the Soul Gym. Yeah, we do need a pewter city, don't we? I mean, there are some good mountains here. Let's do it. Corral. Your pewter city. I love you. Neat. Did I spell pewter right? We'll never know. I hope so. Vegetable Valley, I have one. Yoshi's Island, I don't think we built one, did we? What have we got left? Exploitation Emblematic District. Strategic Resource Deposit. Yeah, I mean, there are 3 here. Let's do it. The Volcano Gym on Yoshi's Island. Very good. Now, who doesn't have a gym? I should have done it in some sort of order. Castletown? I don't think you have a gym. We don't have many left. You've got on Garrison or on Exploitation. The Earth Gym. We'll give you the Earth Gym. There you go, Castletown. Which means that now we just have to queue up the Thunder Gym. Who doesn't have one? This is like an awful memory test. I reckon it's you. I reckon you don't have one. So you're going to have the Thunder Gym. Thunderstruck! Which likes garrisons, so I'll build a couple of garrisons, I guess. There you go. Okay. We did it! We did it. Oh no, I meant to place that in Memphis, but I accidentally placed it in Toad Town! No, it's fine. We'll just ignore it. If in doubt, ignore it out. Okay. And then we march these guys forward. Because we are not at war, but in a position where we probably will be any day now. These guys are looking fantastic. We've got our different gyms coming online in 2 turns. So we go 1. We need to... obviously Beeline Fusion Reactor. It's the only way. Let's expel 1 person to build the Thunder Gym. Thunder Gym! Neat. Get some science in and around it as well. We're up to 30 research quarters. We're improving our science really nicely. We have a potential person to fight. I'd like to vassalize them if I could.
Say it quickly.
I demand that you become my vassal. Or potentially, we haven't had a go at the Byzantines yet. So we could have a crack at them. They look like really weak, though. There's kind of no need. You are really my greatest threat. So maybe we get Mewtwo. Fly Mewtwo over using the warp. And then put Mewtwo to good use. Oh. 1 graphical glitch here. Ancient arrow with indirect fire. Oh, that's so cool. I want you. You are fantastic. You are awesome. I'm hoping to be able to warp it out of there. A little bit of extra science for the Mewtwo. Mewtwo's won't believe this one science trick. Now, where is the airport? I'll do my little zoom out trick to find it. There it is. Oh no! Now it now it requires oil. Dang. Yeah, the unique one-off is really clever. I like it a lot. Let's get the Boulder Gym completed there. Do we have any more gyms waiting to be done? Or can I get Mewtwo? Vegetable Valley, fine. Pewter. Oh, pewter. Jeez. You've got, you've got lots of good stuff waiting on you, friend. Wowzers. Probably all this early infrastructure. All the rock infrastructure will be good for Pewter City as well. Thieves is looking totally fine. The forest is looking totally fine. Nanua, hardly know her. Castle Town's unit is waiting on oil, so we'll just leave you there, I guess. Quarantine, end turn. Okay, we should have all of our gyms. I don't see if there's any way that we possibly don't. Now, how do I get the Mewith Tooth. Each of your enemies have one of these heroes. Yeah, yikes. Even just one. I am hunting. Neural implant. Mew 2. Unlocks the constructible of Mewtwo on Kantor. So I have to beeline towards that. I have to try and get my science up as fast as I can. The fusion reactor's, I'm guessing, the right way to go about that. However, maybe I should stop stupidly beelining so far ahead and grab something like movable typeface first. That could be a good middle ground. So I'm going to cancel that. Go movable typeface. Then scientific method is tempting, but could be too slow. Maybe then I do something dumb like this. We're about to find out. Oh, thank you, Ben. Good catch on the lovechat.xyz. Okay, to accelerate this, we'll move on this enemy, I think.
would not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Getting a nice amount. Nice. Okay, should be good for that maybe next turn. I cannot pay $20,000 on Yoshi's Island, so we'll just be patriotic instead. And get to work on improving that science. Everywhere you go. Literally everywhere I go. It's just gonna frickin' pump this place full of science. Let's start cranking this up. 2,210. Okay. We'll use our strength to help gain us science as well. We're going to need to get an oil eventually. Until then, my warp pipes are out of
The written
action.
word was
Thankfully, we have most of what we
Mass
need, I hope,
dissemination.
over here already.
Will it be of information or of propaganda?
Pump out an extra gunner, and let's
would not
get
allow
fighting!
Let's see how.
Surprise!
Don't make this choice lightly, but it is.
It's me again.
necessary. We are at war.
Who would have thought? I'm back. Oh, those troops out at sea is not a great idea. Let's jump in on a manual battle and have a look at a couple of our uniques. Might put my heroes to the front line because they're gonna be the best. Like no one ever was. It's a solid stab, even for these units, really. Let's grab this hero too. Hello, beastie. And I think now that I've seen how well that can go, I'm going to auto-deploy. And let's watch the absolute destruction rain in. I mean, they have a reasonable sized army, but you can see that even against standard troops, they're not really dealing enough damage. Once the heroes step in, noted by their Triforce emblems, you can see 1, 2, 3 of them, 2 of them in city walls. They just stomp through. It's almost a confirmed kill every time. And this one is leaving behind a suppression ability as well. Super good. And the rest of them, I mean, they're just ultimate walls of power. Even our normal units, though, like I say, actually there put up a fairly good fight. Our little Kirby dudes, they did wonders for us. Kia ora, Space Bunny. Welcome. Artistic expression, I'm going to ignore that because the only expression I want is Mewtwo. And I'll refuse that from the polls.
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody.
All going walking, now be
The
ended.
title of the satiated.
That was rather swift.
I would not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Hmm. I don't think so. I think I've got a lot of strength here. And I would be a fool to not at least try and push a little further. Let's push towards these two cities. See what we can do with my army of heroes supported by gunners.
It was but a
Let's do this. We'll leave a gunner here just in case some rebels or something appear. I should keep an eye on stability because I don't want to lose it. Let's get these basic science upgrades and try and work towards the scientific achievement that is Mewtwo by building some more districts. Probably the same here? Yeah. Sure. Money is really good. I haven't even really put a lot of active effort into trying to make extra money. So, really nice to see. Get some science quarters down. Get the science infrastructures and upgrades down. We should be comfortably in the lead. We are, but the player in second is a little bit of a threat. Because I've moved through so quickly, I've lost the opportunity to gain a lot of future fame, potentially. So, just have to keep that in mind. That they do need to be stunted. Oh no, minus 20,000 gold and Defiant on 11 cities for 10 turns. That is an awful outcome. Holy cow.
If
Gonna
people
prevent
can
an
start
empire-wide
any sort of
revolution, just in
who's
case.
to know what the truth is?
And then we won't go for the trade route buff.
You have unlocked the
It's the
Research
Research Institute unlocked.
It will not
Neat.
merely provide additional answers, but open up a
I'm
whole
start to
range of
lose
ever more
stability
perplexing
maybe a bit
possibilities.
now. See if we can move through and try and
Look at what a
negotiate
competing empire has accomplished.
some better
A
terms.
gasp of wonder, a cry of astonishment, and perhaps a pang of jealousy.
Here are some Kantor rebels with their Pokeball symbol. Look out for them. I really would like to at least push on Sus or something though, just to give him a little beat around. Ninua, gonna focus on more science. And guess what, Thebes? You guessed it. More science. It doesn't even have a school because it didn't have a research quarter. So we'll also build a school in Thebes. Start to scale that up. Okay. Stability-wise, starting to hurt. Let's crack this and end this. No? Us? Oh my god. I'll scare you off instead. Next turn. Fine. Fine. Stability, a fraction of an issue here as well. Not the end of the world, hopefully. Might be able to leverage our researchers for some research-based stability. Commons quarters providing a fraction as well. I haven't even built enough of those yet. God. Loss of the Lighthouse of Alexandria. No! Say it ain't so! Okay, I think I can... Oh, yes, I can get a double take here. We'll try and position these units in between both. These guys will siege Sus and insta-roll it. And then, using them as reinforcements again, maybe, these guys will siege Bing. And, thanks to my heroes, insta-roll it.
No doubt
That's very
this
good.
independent people possess sophisticated customs.
You have come to annoy me? Challenge accepted.
there's just no way.
I'm now at 212 war support. Wonder if it's worth ignoring the stability to just push. It looks kind of doable now, honestly. And with my heroes now, like, promoted and just becoming the greatest warriors of all time, I think I will continue the push. Let's do it. It's going to hurt our stability a lot, but I might be able to squeeze them out. Maybe. We'll see. Independent peoples. That feels like it would have been nice quite a while ago. Land rights for the extra food. Yeah, marginally.
Why should
Reduce
individual
my
wealth and political
stability
connections
cost a little bit of
determine
my
the
civics,
status
which is kind of
something
nice.
as timeless as the land?
Okay, so we've got housing up there. I'm guessing something else behind that fog, but I can't say for certain. A city tile? Sadly not. Okay, let's just send everyone this way then. Try and consolidate power. Regulate that nightmare. Get to work on another holy site. Try and fix mounting stability issues. They are actually quite big. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Did we circumnavigate back to Lagelia? Oh my god. Thanks for bearing with me. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, that actually would have been quite nice. But I wasted myself on other one. Insta resolve. Insta success. Is that them done? Do you want to be my vassal now? I wonder if it's possible. Plus 27 from war support when the war started. Plus 120 from 4 captured cities. And then war support. Yeah, I think it is. Capture another city. Oh, I don't know actually. I think if I win fights as well. Wait, what?
Perhaps we have,
What just happened?
with a resolute and heavy heart,
You? What is it? Don't get comfortable.
Unbelievable. Okay, I'll wrap this then.
I suspected
We'll wrap.
that you would.
Take a city. Break that up into a marauding mess. And then continue our mission to get Mewtwo. Trade luxuries with the Poles. Again, you know, not against
This time.
temporary luxury trading with people who could be friends or foes.
Thank you for admitting the
Who would you like to come back to? Maybe just hop back to Toad Town. Ooh, that's a long way back. Okay, go back this way then. A new city with a Machu Picchu. Great. And my vassal has broken the knee and decided to fight me. Fun. They'll be easy enough to crush, but unfortunate.
With 30 researchers,
Unfortunate.
I think we can safely say that the Library of Alexandria has been avenged.
I think we'll leave Sus alone. That's fine. Nice catch, Ben. Oh boy. Okay. With that, the game ends in 50 turns. I'm gonna consider this a win. I think it's fair to say that we've won. And I'm gonna say that the writing is probably on the wall for us here. My one regret is that I didn't have enough science to get Mewtwo fast enough. If I'd picked up some science cultures early on, we might have moved into this era with a better sciencey base. At the moment, it's going to take me 10 turns to get to that, and then I'm going to also need to get to Neural Implant, which has quite a lot of backlog, as you can see behind it. Now, of course, our science will scale up quite well. You might say those will all halve, but it's still going to take me probably the rest of the game to unlock Mewtwo. So I'm going to call it here. I call it a victory, perhaps somewhat prematurely, but you'll have to you'll have to believe me that we are by far and away far enough ahead here to call this one. I want to say, as we wrap up, two things. Firstly, to M Hofmeister, the linguists themselves, job well done. This is fantastic. So cool. I really like the heroes. They were awesome. I think that the flavor elements that were introduced with the gyms and some of the districts earlier on too, that sort of one-off, one-time, unique, the fountains as well, really cool take on mechanics that are already in Humankind, but sort of like tweaking them and molding them around the theme of the mod pack, which was brilliantly portrayed. I can highly recommend the Cultures of Nintendo mod. It's 12 new cultures, wonders, all sorts of wicked stuff, really. I mean, come on. Look at it. It was so good. And then secondly, thank you to Ben Obi, who gave a $20 super chat this stream. Thank you, Ben. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. And I will see you next time. I would strongly encourage you to go and try the Humankind Cultures of Nintendo mod. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.